He's not a top 10 quarterback. I'm sorry.
Bryce got the taste, Cam got the game. Chris with the flash, one bring the flame. Headset to the mic, we never gon' fade. NL, NBA, we running the lane. Talk big plays, big trades, big games. Post up the clips, go viral with claims. Turn your TVs on and keep us in the frame. It's the I Need It gang, you know the name.
Let's know what your Eagles are doing this year.
We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. Spotlight on us every night, every day. I need it, I want it, I crave it. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. On the booth to the door, keep blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking. Got the moves, Cam got the speed. Chris with the heat, Swan, plant the seed. Live from the stage, we never gon' bleed. NFL or NBA, we the dream team. Saw big dreams, big teams, big leagues. Lift up the tapes and go viral instantly. I need it taking over for the world to see. Tell the case, bet the slip, let's take the lead. We rise to the top, never stop, no delay. The spotlight on us every night, every day. Hot takes the vibes, we made it. On the board, we blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking.
Get him in here, get him in here, get him in here.
Hot takes the vibes, we made it. From the booth to the court, we blazing. It's the I Need It sports pod, no faking.
Yo, what is good, everybody? Your host, Bryce, just me, solo dolo right now. Tip off OKC San Antonio game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. Hopefully, I got my boys hopping in here in a minute. A little bit of early start for us, 7:30 Central. Everybody filing in from work, getting settled in and stuff, but we are already live. OKC with a quick 2-0 lead here. Trying to bounce back from that game 1 masterclass from Wemby and the Spurs, man. What a fucking game that was. I was actually flying back on the plane, watching that whole time, going crazy. Well, not going crazy. I had to keep my cool since I was on the plane, but what an absolute fucking game from Wembanyama. 41-24. Dylan Harper, first rookie in the conference finals with 7 steals. Double overtime, absolute thriller. Probably the best game all NBA season, to be quite honest with you. And Spurs come in still game 1, give OKC their first loss of the NBA playoffs, reigning NBA champs. Shea back-to-back MVP officially last game, his first game as the back-to-back MVP winner. Didn't have too good of a game, but looking to see the Thunder bounce back here. I think the line closed at like 7.5. Me and my guy Eric locked it in yesterday on his pod, 6.5. If y'all want to go follow him, definitely go give him a follow or subscription on YouTube at ETOF21 Sportsman. But Lugan Dortz with all 3 points to start off here early. OKC up 3-0 as they swing the rock to Champagne, drives and a foul on Lou Dort, man. Spurs, I personally did not think they were going to be here. I thought, first playoff run, Wemby's first playoff experience, really the whole team's first playoff experience besides a few of the vets they have on the roster, but Wemby, Castle, Harper, Champagne, like all of them first time playoffs. I was thinking, they should win first round. They're a great team. We're a great regular season team. Second round, I thought the Timberwolves were going to take them out. Obviously, the Timberwolves weren't healthy, but even without DiVincenzo and coming back from his injury, I still thought the T-Wolves were going to knock him out. But no, San Antonio handled business in 6 there. Came out strong game 1. Got the win in OKC. And I'm like, well, damn. Are the Spurs the best team in the NBA? I was really unprecedented for a team this young to be this damn good so fast. But when you got an alien like this 7'5" dude from France, makes things a little bit different. It's not usually the status quo. and they definitely haven't followed any of the status quo so far. There goes Shea knocking down his first bucket. I know that's really big for him considering how much he's been struggling. But Spurs right back down the court, swinging to Fazell for 3, and we got a tie ball game. It'll be interesting here. I expect this one to I think OKC will jump on them early in the second half. And given the fact last game went to double overtime, I think like 6 or 7 members of the Spurs all played 40 plus minutes. I think they're going to go to their bench early, being that, they already came what they got here for. You always got to steal one game on the road. They've already done that. Wemby for 3. Spurs take the lead on. I mean, Spurs can make a commanding statement. They go up 2-0 here. I don't see that happening, but shit. Maybe so. Maybe I gotta stop betting against the Spurs at this point, man. But I thought I still think OKC will win this series. I still think their championship pedigree, their experience is what'll get them over the top. It's just now I thought going in this would end in about 6. Now this shit going 7, most likely if they are to win. But at the same time, Spurs were 4-1 versus OKC in the regular season. Now, obviously, that's the regular season. Not everybody plays every game, but for the most part, they have both teams have both their healthy lineups. And then Spurs 4-1. Then they come out game 1. That's 6 games. 6 games of data to go off of. Spurs are 5-1 versus OKC. And now in this series, there's up to 6 games left. Do I expect OKC to win 4 out of 6 of those? Yes, but I know that's a very tough task versus the Spurs team who already stole one in a row. So we'll have to see here, man. But Dylan Harper taking it to the rack. He's such a good big body guard that's been handling this OKC pressure well. But a welcome sight for OKC is the fact that Shea's knocked down his first 2 buckets after going 7 for 23, 24 points last game. Hopefully a much more Shea-esque performance we've seen from the regular season here. But it looks like, are we reviewing something or they just called a regular foul? I think, or someone called timeout. I think we might have our first timeout of the game. Spurs up 10-9 with 8:59. I'm dead. We got the 6-7 in the chat. 6, maybe going 7, 6-7, 6-7. Yep. Thing is going 6-7 games, man. I don't know. But all I know is y'all see my Rockets poster in the back. We're in fucking trouble if this is what's coming out of the West for the foreseeable future. Went through this whole rebuild for the last 4 or 5 years and shit. We are nowhere close to these 2 teams on the court right now, and I don't know what we can do to even get close. So, but yeah, man, it is what it is. Wembanyama, if we get 10 healthy years from him, it's going to be real scary, guys, because there ain't shit you can do to stop what he's got going on, man. There ain't shit you can do at all. But it is what it is. 7'5", guard, can shoot, rebound, block, control the paint. I don't know. I know Shea just won the MVP back-to-back years, and I know he's got the hardware. He's got the championship. But it kind of felt like that game back in 2007 when Bron played the Pistons and scored 29 of the last 30 to end the game and in the OT to win the game, and it was like, oh, that 22-year-old is here. He might be the best player in the league, regardless of the fact he ain't won no championship. He hadn't won an MVP at that point. I think Kobe was the MVP that year. When Jordan first got in the league, people weren't waiting to crown him for him to get a championship MVPs to say he was the best. That Wemby we saw game 1, yeah, man. If that's just even scratching the surface level of what he can be, yeah, this shit is a wrap. Just wrap this shit up, fellas. It's over with. I don't care how good anybody else is. There's nothing you can do about that shit whatsoever. And I'm glad, we finally got the first other member of INISPOD on getting ready to go. He's the one who could probably talk to us this about the best because it's his team in the crosshairs now. Hopefully they bouncing back game 2. I know he a little nervous, but I think he's still confident in his OKC Thunder to pull this out, even though it might be the hardest series of the young playoff lives. But to the pod. Welcome, Chris, to the pod. OKC Thunder super fan. Look, I done put him in at a bad time, y'all. But I would love to hear his opinion on what's going on, man. After that game one, he was ready to concede as well. Wemby might be the best player on the planet already at the ripe age of 22. Finally back from a commercial break. Oh, here we go. Chris, how you feeling, man? How you feeling?
How you doing? How you doing?
Oh, this man came in with the regard.
How you doing, bro? I just want to know how you doing, bro.
I'm dead. I didn't.
How's everybody out there doing?
All right, so I didn't know this is what they were reviewing. So they were reviewing Hartenstein holding Wemby's arm. I thought it was just a timeout, but I don't know. Did they call that a flagrant or anything? Or no, I think they called it a foul, but no flag or nothing. But that's Hartenstein's second foul already.
Yeah,
he's staying in the game.
He's still in the game.
Yeah, he's still in the game. I thought they was finna pull him and be like, "All right, check."
Yeah, he's got to be smarter than that, dude. Like, he knows we need his time on the court.
So
maybe they feel confident with Jalen Williams coming in for some time. You know, when we played them in January, we played Kenrich on him a little bit too.
Yeah. Just
to come in there and put a body on him, right? Not too afraid of him fouling.
Okay, come on, Chet. You got to be ready to shoot that. It's still shot clock. He got to be ready to shoot that, dog. You 7'3". You not even seeing
his shot too slow.
Yeah. So
his shot too slow.
Obviously, I got to hear your breakdown and takes in the group chat after game one. But for the podcast family out there watching, give us your OKC fan recap of game one. How you feeling? Adjustments you would like to see personally to get this back on track.
Bro, everybody, at least that I've talked with, like I think we feel like we all agree that there are so many things that was done wrong in that game that there's just no way in hell that was actually what the game plan was. Nobody played like themselves. We didn't get Hartenstein for a majority of the game, so we lost the rebound battle horribly. I think I saw Shea drop in the paint like 3 times, 2 of those times in the fourth quarter. We settled for some nasty mid-range shots. We settled for Alex Caruso threes. And, I mean, albeit he was dropping them, but that should not be what you settle for. I'm glad he was making them, but, like, why is this the only thing that's open?
Boy, Castle be trying to kill people when he gets to the rim with that back.
But he get there, though. That's the thing.
He do. Shout out to my Rockets.
Reed
Shepard over Stephon Castle.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah. He get up quick, too, man. Like, he's so explosive.
Oh, there goes your boy in the background. Full kit on tonight.
Trent.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the other time he did that, we did win that game.
I know, that's why he went back to it. I respect it.
Was that the game that J-Dub dropped pretty? I don't remember. But, yeah, tonight I expect a lot more pressure on the basket, a lot more pressure on Wemby, especially since he just played 50 minutes. I really don't think there's going to be much else other than Isaiah Hartenstein getting more time. I think we'll probably see Chet do a little bit more 1v1 with Wemby tonight. But I definitely want to see guys just hammer in the paint. It's so crazy. Like, our game plan is literally layups, and then you move to mid-range. And then if we can knock down the 3, we knock down the 3. The last game was the exact opposite. It was like, let's knock down the 3. See if we can find the mid-range. It's not even touch the paint. That's not our identity. And I hate when you just deep in the season, it ain't no time to change your identity. Like, you got to live and die by who you are at this point. Yeah.
And it's interesting to see because, obviously, like, coming off the Minnesota series, Minnesota just said straight up, like, we obviously know Wemby down there, but shit, we still gonna attack this fool. Like, he might be 7'5", he gonna block some shots, but we gonna attack for sure. And
you can't say the best. He said he gonna get blocked, so you may as well.
What Marshawn Lynch say? I'm gonna get got, but I'm gonna get mine more than I get got.
But I get got. I'm gonna get got though. No, that's facts. No, literally, bro. Yeah, every block ain't gonna be clean. I mean, protect that ball, man. Make him swing down or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, why Shea not He got a couple of 2-on-1 fast breaks where it's
Where
like
he just
he
go
probably
up.
give it up early and he just going
Yeah,
up with it instead of just giving it up.
I
And
don't know.
they not giving them the whistle right now. As Stephon Castle
Maybe
battle for offensive rebound. But I think because it was I don't know if it was the first overtime or the second overtime, but I feel like he had a fast break where if they all scored there, the game might be over with. And I think it was
yeah, he missed
Caruso
the
running with
layup.
him and he just missed the layup and it was like,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Because it looked like he got up high enough too to just drop it in there. And
Yeah,
he just finger rolled it off the side. Yeah.
yeah. But these
Yeah. I
are
don't know. Maybe he feels like he can make. And the thing about it, because that replay just reminded me, the one that you're talking about, just like this one, it was left-handed. I
yeah,
don't know why he's even like, if you're gonna force it up, at least go with your dominant hand. I'm not saying obviously he's better at finishing with his left hand than probably most people in the world. Um,
yeah,
but still, you still got a dominant hand, right? You shoot with your right hand. Go with your right hand if you're gonna force that shit.
yeah, no,
Try to
literally.
do a left-handed finesse finish in crunch time.
Yeah.
But I do like that he started the game off with some good mid-range shots. So he
Yeah,
did
that's what I
see the
was
ball
saying. A
go in
good
early.
sight for
Yeah,
OKC fans. His first two
yeah.
shots went in. Now we really got the first crucial minutes of the game with 6:13 left in the first. Should be tied if Castle hits this free throw. No Wimby on the court, no SGA on the court. Whose bench is finna produce? And for OKC, I think it's really important this game. Like if you jump on the Spurs while Wimby is out, I think Mitch Johnson them gonna be more reluctant to just play Wimby all the crazy minutes because it's just game 2 this time. Because
I
last game,
mean,
as soon as they would lose any type of lead,
he was
or
putting him in there.
they was putting them right back in there, like, no,
Yeah.
we can't sacrifice this. Like we need Wimby back out on the floor.
I
But
mean, to the bench credit, they did show up.
it is. Shout out
Caruso
to
showed up.
Alex Caruso. They had what 31 of like the 40 or so bench points.
Boy had like 7 or 8 threes. What in the hell?
And
AJ mentioned
respect to the Spurs because I know it has to be tough to see that and still stick with your game plan. Like, oh no, we're gonna continue to let Caruso shoot as he just keeps making and making.
I
And they
mean, that's
stuck
one
with
of
it.
them shots. That's one of them shooters. That's one of them scores. Like, where it's just like, bro, like, if that's how they gonna beat us, you just gotta,
You live with
yeah.
that.
You don't practice for that. That's not in the scouting report. It's not points accounted for. You just gotta live with that shit. It is what it is. So every time they get that ball to Caruso, I was just like, fuck it. Like, I'm sure they had the same mindset. Like, you just gotta die by that.
Oh,
Oh, up, AJ. God damn, bro. AJ nutting up. Nobody talking about. See, this was so funny about the NBA, man. It's like it's so quick, so quick. Man, this guy could do this, that, that. And then they stop doing it, and it's like, I'm not gonna say nothing.
yeah.
Say nothing.
That's good defense right there. But I guess you were coming into this. Were you? I think you had OKC in 6.
Yeah,
I had them as well. So you think it's still in 6, or you just pivoted to
I
7?
think they can get 2 out of like. I think they can get tonight, and I think they can get another one within the next 3.
Yeah.
So that's still,
What
that's
the
still
fuck?
points
Castle
for
made
6.
that. Props to the Spurs. I thought OKC honestly y'all thought y'all was finna come out here and jump on them early for real. But Spurs came out first quarter seemingly focused.
Well, I feel like they took out Shea really early.
What's the call
And,
here?
and one on the putback.
I think they might have called it on the first attempt.
Wow, that's such a late call.
Yeah.
Because everybody was already complaining about the call not being called to begin with. But you don't call it until he gets the rebound?
Yeah.
And I don't even know if the first one was a foul. The second one was. Carter Bryant hit him on the head.
Lou Dort also knocked down some of his first shots. That's another good sign.
It low-key is because usually he don't score again. But in the games where he is the first scorer, I feel like we do pretty well.
Oh,
He just got to make sure he don't put up 8 more shots because that's what he be doing. He be like, oh, I got one. Let me put some more up, see if I'm on. We're like, no, bro. And they're going to leave him open too. They want him to shoot.
Game
Yeah, I
one
feel like we took
MVP
Shea out
Caruso
early.
checked in. Yeah,
Did they take Shea out first, or did Wemby come out first?
Wemby
You know?
came out first, and then Shea came out a minute later.
Mm.
They took Wemby out with like 7 minutes and some change left. They trying to get him a early break to catch the win, which, like I said, it's a probably different strategy tonight. So it's interesting to see how they stagger his minutes. Considering that was his first time ever playing 44 minutes in a game in his NBA career, which is kind of crazy in itself. But I was telling the pod before you hopped on, I was like, yeah, Spurs stole game one. I still think OKC wins this series, but that was kind of one of them games like we talked about in the group chat after the fact, where like Wemby kind of was like, you know what? Yeah, I know I don't have the hardware, like I'm not the MVP, none of that, but he might be here. And he's still probably not even really here yet. That's the scary thing. Like,
oh yeah, that's why I was
just a
saying.
glimpse
That's why I
into
said in
like,
the group chat the other night, like, or not the other night, but I said it in you and Eric's episode yesterday. Like, I think we could pull this off because of experience. Experience alone. I don't think it's any secret that the Spurs have like probably the more talented roster. I would say with the Spurs, obviously their players haven't tapped into the full potential of their talent, but they're the more talented roster. Like, our potential, like our angle of potential or whatever, like we're not going up no more. Our guys are where they're at. Like J-Dub, maybe he can get better. Chet, maybe he can get better, but it's not going to be exponential growth like these guys in San Antonio. And so, yeah, maybe we get by them this year. Maybe they beat us and the Knicks get by because they've been knocking at the door for some time.
yeah.
But next year and the year after that, yeah, that's what I said on Twitter, bro. Like, I don't know why everybody's cheering so hard for Wemby to win, bro. Like, y'all don't understand. Once he wins,
it's coming.
It's over. He's never gonna lose again. So all y'all other fans, they got other teams and other players. Luka never touched MVP. I swear, if Wemby wins this chip today or this year, Luka will never touch the MVP. He never will, because Wemby's gonna always outperform him, and he's gonna always be in a winning program. He already a poster child. Like, he's more admirable to the media because of his size, and they're gonna give it to him. And Luka, I mean, they're gonna throw the injury bug on him. They're gonna throw the inefficient bug on him, which that shit's real, but whatever. Yeah, it's over. Y'all look, they want this shit so bad. All right. Be careful what you ask for.
And like you said, it's not going away anytime soon, because I think the average age of their team is 22.2 or something like that.
Did you saw Michigan was barely younger than
21.8. Yeah. And I was trying to think. I told Eric yesterday, I'm sure you heard, I was like, at least in my lifetime, I don't remember ever seeing a team this young be this good so fast. I don't know about you, who see more NBA than me, but I'm like, this is unprecedented territory. This is why I didn't think they were gonna be this good. I'm like, no, they're too young. Like, they're probably 1 year ahead, but they're really good for their age. But once they get into the playoffs, like, they're gonna hit some bumps and bruises, which they have hit a few bumps and bruises. But the fact they're in this spot, Western Conference Finals, game 1 win on the road versus reigning champs. In my opinion, even though people might hate to say it is, because I mean it is championship or die at the end of the day, but like, they seasoned already a major success. Because like you said, come this time next year with this experience under their belt, shit. Even if OKC, New York, Cleveland, even if one of them three wins the championship, the Spurs will be the betting favorite to win the championship next year. No doubt. And Wemby probably going to be the favorite to win MVP, Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Oh, okay, there you go. It wouldn't surprise me if they had the higher over-under win total. Wouldn't surprise me if they had the deeper odds for the first seed, Western Conference Finals championship. Like, I'm telling you, the only reason they lose, the only reason they don't make it all the way to the mountaintop this year is off experience, whether it's the players or even Miss Johnson. Because, I mean, I know he's not going to tell his players no, but damn near 50 minutes is insane.
Yeah, no, that was insane.
It really is. It's insane.
I fuck with it because the way the Spurs played that game one to basically be leading it throughout, that's one of them games. Once you get to that moment, like
Yeah,
you
you
there,
can't
you
let it
can't
go.
lose that.
You can't let it go.
Can't
I
lose
agree. I agree. Cleveland is the better example of that.
Yeah,
Cleveland's a great example of that. Like
that's
you
what you
had
don't.
it.
That's what
You
you don't
cannot
want
let
to
that
do.
go.
Because I thought y'all were gonna win it that first overtime when y'all got like a 4 or 6 point lead, I think, and then the Spurs came back. But I was like, oh, if the Spurs lose this
Trey
game,
Holmgren.
like this is heartbreaking loss right here. Will probably derail the whole series for them. But Wemby stayed in, did his thing. Harper was doing his thing still. There we go. Like that's all I'm asking Shea to do right there on a fast break. Some of these times instead of just trying to take it in and go up with a contested layup, just
You're like
throw it
4
up.
seconds ahead of me, bro. I don't know.
Oh my bad. Look, I was
No,
ahead of
you're good.
Eric
You're good. You're good.
yesterday.
I just was like, where is Shea at? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. But I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean that's what you're supposed to do, right? And that's what you're taught.
Yeah,
So one fast break.
Give it up
Come on
early.
now.
But Wemby and Shea both at the table to check back in. The Spurs with a 25-22 lead so far. There we go. I won't spoil that, but there we go. Why the camera immediately panned to Wemby after that?
On the bench? Oh.
At the table ready to check in. He like, okay, yeah, that's enough
Bro,
of that.
That shit is so forced, bro.
It is.
It's
But
so forced. It's a one-sided beef.
I
It's a
know.
one.
But like that tweet said, Chet is gonna have to subscribe to this beef to
He
play
is.
better.
Because it's fueling Wemby, bro. And in all fairness, he's outplaying you. He's outplaying you at the position. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Maybe not outplaying you straight up because y'all got different jobs. But positional wise, when we look at the stat score or the stat sheet in 20 years, we're gonna say he whooped your ass. Like it was you. That's what we're gonna say. Imagine, bro. 7 feet.
It's a quick 8-0 run, just like that from OKC. Like who the fuck is in the game right now for the Spurs?
Who was that ball nigga?
Just wait for it, cause he here. I know his name. I'm just blanking. But
It start with a J, right? Wait, what? McLaughlin?
I think, is it Jordan McLaughlin? I think.
I may be getting him confused with the guy
Jordan
that's on
McLaughlin. Yeah, Jordan McLaughlin.
Was he on the Bucks, or I'm getting him confused with somebody else?
You thinking of him for someone else? I know he's because he went to West Virginia. Who you thinking about?
They both balled.
But they both balled in light skin.
It looked like that. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, now we just trading buckets right now. High scoring first quarter.
Yeah,
But that's the type of bench move though that shows you Spurs going a little bit deeper into the benches game to try to not wear down minutes.
Early. They get that early. Yeah, you're right. Good call.
McCain's got an unlucky bounce so far this game. He's had a few that halfway in and back out.
And one, come on, damn.
How you feel about
AJ
Mitchell
to come alive? Because why the hell did Aaron Wiggins? Why did Aaron Wiggins get playtime, bro? I mean, I know why AJ wasn't going. Like he just wasn't looking good, and so Mark goes who is so reliable. It's an SJ or rookie or something. Far from it. Far from it. SJ is in his goddamn. Where are we at? 8th year, 8th year.
They must have. They must have went and ruled one of y'all 3-pointers or two because they just took.
It was probably Chet. I mean, his fat foot ass. His toe probably was on the line.
Did. But you think Mitchell he just
Wemby?
had a bad game, or was that the difference between getting guarded by Austin Reeves and any of the Spurs?
No, that's the difference. That's the difference. And this is Wemby's 3rd year, Makers World. He got drafted in 23.
Yeah.
But no, that's the difference. That's literally the difference. It's the fact that, and that's why like that Lakers series was pissing me off so much because I'm like, everybody's like, Shea's numbers are falling off and he's not the MVP because good block, Chet. Wow, that was a ball.
No, they called charge.
Oh, charge. Oh, okay. And it's like, bro, you've seen the gravity's metrics for one. But on top of that, like y'all talking about all these other guys, like he's not the best guard on his team, not the best player on his team, not even third, second out. Like that's only happening because it's 3 versus 4, because 2 people are guarding him.
Yeah.
That's not a knock on AJ's game, or it's not a knock on Chet's game. But I mean, realistically, bro, when you have an advantage on the side of the ball because the other team's gonna double team somebody, like I mean, LeBron talked about it with JJ Redick on a little podcast. That's how JJ Redick got his fucking job, because they was talking about that shit. You put him in a scramble, right? You put him in a scramble. Next thing you know, JJ the head coach of the Lakers, because that's common sense. You make them fuck up their rotations. They laid on their rotations because they was doubling. Yeah. The lanes open up. They literally open up because you basically running you're still running a man with the double.
Wemby ain't a rookie either.
Yeah, that's I told him.
Yeah, third year. Oh, I thought he was asking about the SGA one.
Nah, but yeah, when you running that double, you basically running like a weak ass zone. Like you still running man because you own your dude, but somebody's grabbing 2. Somebody's watching 2 at the most part.
Yeah.
So like open up the lanes, and what do Chet and AJ do best? Drive.
Yeah.
So yeah, now you got Stephon Castle in front of you. Now you got Dylan Harper in front of you. You're gonna have De'Aaron Fox soon. Like that's different, bro. It's not Austin Reeves.
Body guards that can play defense. As I was laughing at some of them OKC fans you were sending, and I seen some others. It was like, yeah, man, we just lost that game. It was like, no, bro. Like that's literally you looking at the difference in a team of what you just played versus a real championship contender team. Like y'all was cooking Austin Reeves, Luke Kennard. Like them motherfuckers can't play defense. Right. You're going up against a lineup of Spurs guards who all run 6'5", 6'6", and are actually good at defense. Like, yeah, you're not finna just be getting off with 25 easy like that.
Yeah,
especially when they got a couple days to game plan for everything you do well.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if Timberwolves pushing that series to a 7 would have made
a world of difference. Yeah.
World of difference.
And that's the only reason we're like, I get there is a real life scenario where this could just truly be the next year, but versus either team, y'all or San Antonio, I'm like, bro, they're gonna have I'm sure Jalen Brunson will have a few good games here, but they're gonna have him in hell, and the Knicks don't have anybody else to handle the ball versus either of y'all's pressure. And that's what I'm like. Yeah. That's why I don't think the Knicks can hang for real.
I mean, they're gonna have that whole backcourt in hell. Especially because I don't know when they're gonna play Fox. I didn't expect them to play him tonight. I don't think they should.
Yeah,
honestly, somebody said they shouldn't play him until they lose a game, and I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
Because in that Knicks series, he's killing Jalen Brunson.
Yeah.
And if they want to switch somebody else, like you can't hide Jalen Brunson on that team.
Yeah, they're gonna be treating him like they treated James Harden yesterday.
You can't hide him. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do about that. That'll be interesting to see.
But how you feel about that game one, bro? Because that shit
last night.
I think that's the series right there. That shit's over.
Last night, you think that series over because of that?
Yeah, you can't lose that.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll have the chance to steal another one in MSG. They have to, obviously, to have a chance of winning the series, but.
And that was because you got to remember too, the Cavs have played 2 7-game series. So I thought if any, like how we were talking about, like usually, I think Eric had the Knicks -6.5 but usually when a team comes off a game 7 emotional game, like they get blitzed game 1 because they just worn out everything.
Yeah.
But they came out and was actually hooping. I'm like, okay. Cavaliers still game 1. Knicks, a little.
That was that rush. That was that rush.
I realized Kenny Atkinson truly is a Steve Kerr disciple. No adjustments, terrible rotations.
Just feeding off your stars.
Just feeding off your stars. The only difference is he doesn't have a prime Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. Yeah. He's got Donovan Mitchell and washed up James Harden. And that's the results you get because that's what happens. Ooh, is that Wemby's third?
Foul?
I think so.
He has 3 fouls?
I want to say. Because I think he picked up one real early and then he just got that charge.
And and that's another thing that I didn't touch on here, but I did mention it in the OKC group chat where Wemby got his first foul in the third quarter.
Second. I'm sorry. Yeah, he didn't pick up any fouls game 1 for real. But that's because
But that
y'all
just go
just were not
that just
attacking
goes
him.
exactly. That just goes to show what we were doing, which is so backwards to what our usual thing is. So, um, yeah, I hope they made that a point of emphasis because I don't understand that at all. I mean, I literally tweeted, "Shay, start flopping," because what the fuck? Like, we're not getting no foul. But like, I don't expect us to get any foul calls. We're not even dropping in the paint.
And
Like, you can't just turn around because you see him, bro. Like, he gonna be there every time. So at some point, you have to face your fear.
did Isaiah Joe get minutes in game 1?
Yeah, I think he did, but I don't think it was a lot.
All right, well, he in there now. Hey, Jordan McLaughlin really getting some burn in this game.
So who would it be if not? Oh, I guess Dylan Harper.
Yeah, no, like he is the third string. Like that's
Okay,
why
so
they
Dylan
gotta go
Harper
to
would.
him.
Okay.
Yeah, just game 1, they just did not go to him at all. They just
Well, I
let it
mean,
go.
Dylan was cooking. I wouldn't go to him either. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Look at 7 steals. What the hell?
That right there is what Castle cannot do. He's got to take care of the ball.
But and that's what I said in the chat with Zach and Adrian and Sway was like in that game when they didn't have De'Aaron Fox and they played Phoenix early in the season and Wemby only had like 9 points. Stephon was PG1. Boy, he coughed that bitch up. He shot bad shots and he coughs it up. And he did the same thing when we beat him in January. So he's just not a good decision maker.
Yeah, he definitely got to grow there.
He could probably get better at that, but he's not a decision maker.
But shit, you see Caruso picking up right where he left off.
That may be the only one though, so don't get used to it.
But if he could be good for at least 2 of them a game, I think that's all you really have to ask for.
Did you say Lou Dort?
No, I said Caruso.
No, that's what I'm saying though. That's who you should be talking about when you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gone.
Shit. Even though Caruso ain't shot well for most of the season, I mean, if he just happened to just catch it and he got it this year, maybe he just got it.
That's how he was last year too, though. He was like that last season as well. Because I remember like a lot of the fan base was on Twitter like, please stop shooting the ball. Like, please stop shooting the ball. And then he gets into the playoffs and he has that one big game that we really needed. Where we were like, dang, would he be the finals MVP?
See, that right there, that's that shit that's not fair. Man, Wemby shot the ball from one side of the basket, went and grabbed
and got the rebound
on the other side, all in one fell swoop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. Why do they have McLaughlin on SGA? That's gonna be easy. Yo, that's gonna be easy pickings every time.
But I'm not mad at it. I think obviously if you Mitch Johnson, you want to win this game, you're gonna coach to win this game. But you have the chance to blow us out in San Antonio with De'Aaron Fox, with Dylan Harper, with you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
you could really take hold of the series going up 3-1, right?
Yeah. No, that's why I said it was gonna be y'all cover 6.5 tonight. Like once it slips, I don't think the Spurs are finna just fight you as hard. Like if y'all jump on them in the third quarter and it's a double-digit lead, I think they probably just gonna concede early and be like, "Yeah, we'll just take this back to San Antonio 1-1."
You think Wemby gonna concede early
by his own?
Like they may tell, "Hey, Wemby, we're gonna stop you at 28 minutes." You think them last 5 minutes he finna like kill himself?
Yeah, he's gonna kill himself, and that's why they're gonna take him. I'll be like, "No, you cannot do that."
That boy got problems, man.
But I love it. That's the type of maniac we need in the league again.
Oh, good luck. I'm rooting for the wrong team. Like,
what the fuck? Caruso on.
Oh, Caruso shot it or something? Oh.
What?
Oh, word? Oh, what the fuck? Did he even do that shit at A&M?
Yeah, he ain't done that shit since Bryan College Station High School.
What the hell? Still,
there you go, another Castle turnover.
Yep. I mean, that shit like his foot on the line. Man. That shit food, man. I don't know. God, man, I tell you, Reggie Miller is the most annoying nigga, bro.
Yeah, I don't like listen to him commentate. He damn near up there with Doris Burke for me.
He said something the other game where I was like, wow, like he really sounded like a video game. Like he said some generic ass line that wasn't original at all. I was like, bro, you could just keep that to yourself. That's not a charge. They caught a block.
They caught a block, but they banged me.
All right,
I know
Tony.
that shit hurt.
Tony did a full air thrust for that shit.
Oh, Tony Brothers ref in this game?
Yeah, he right there on the baseline. Oh well, nah, he on the coaches, like he on the player side on that, at half court where they be at. Probably talking to Dagnall.
Spurs cut it back to 39-43. But yeah, no, I think that third quarter is really where the game is over with. But I wanted to ask you too, because so y'all played 5 times in the regular season. I think it was probably at least like 2 of those games like wasn't the best players not playing or something like that.
I would say probably 2 games is what we.
Oh my god! Yo, I know I'm ahead. Jesus Christ! Yo, what the? Hey, Castle be killing.
So there was one game where Castle had like, maybe that was last year. There was a game, yeah, I think it was last year we played in San Antonio, but they weren't healthy, and Castle had like 32 points or some shit like that on us. They ended up losing, but
bruh, but then he follows it up with just 2 terrible turnovers.
He gives that bitch up, man. He loves giving that bitch up.
Like you can't even get hype off the dunk after that, but that Jesus, bro.
What about Shay's dunk, bro? That wasn't cool.
How many turnovers he got already? He already got.
He gotta have like 4. I've seen 4.
He got 5 on his according to
Jesus
ESPN
Christ.
right now. He got to clean that shit up because the Spurs can really hang in here right now, but he just keep turning over after every good possession they have. But Jesus, bro, he just destroyed Hardenstein.
Yeah,
my
that's
God.
insane.
I don't know if there's a more explosive 2-foot jumper in the league. Like I know Ant get up there, but like,
bro, the
Castle
ball was a foot above the rim.
That's what the way he elevates. My goodness.
Yeah, I don't think there's a more explosive 2-foot jumper. I really can't think of one. Ant, I guess Ant, but he still run in. Like I don't know. I don't feel like we knew Castle was dunking that until he went up.
His just look like, I'm not saying Ant don't look ever, but Castle look like when he drive, it don't look like he's about to do what he finna do.
Right.
It just all of a sudden, as soon as you take the 1-2 next thing,
he's just up.
Springs. And it's like
that's probably what it is. Like Ant, like he do like your normal run, jump off 2, but it's like at an angle. Whereas Castle, he just goes
straight up through your chest.
Yeah.
What that tweet say? Sometimes what it's really about is who's a bitch and who's not. He tried to go test your manhood every time.
Yeah, no, that's what basketball boils down to, man. Who's a bitch and who's not.
Golly. But yeah, anyway, before that happened, what I was finna say is I know the Spurs won the regular season series 4-1, and they obviously win game 1. So y'all played 6 times, they've won 5 of them. So we basically asking OKC now to win the next 4 out of 6 versus this team. So what combination? How do they get these next 4 of the next 5 or 6 games? Or
yeah, I think
there's a row where OKC could run off 4 in a row versus them.
In a perfect world, we're not perfect. I think we can get this one. And here's the thing about it: everything I say don't matter unless we get this one. That's just real. Like, I don't think it'll be anything like winning last year. It was Detroit and New York who lost both of their home games against each other, but won the road games, and then I don't know how it ended up closing out. Somebody had to win a home game to close out. Well, New York, I guess they won the home game, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Like, I don't think the Spurs could win 2 here, and then we go to San Antonio, we win 2. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me if we can't even get 1 here.
Yeah.
So I see us getting this one, getting game 3, probably dropping game 4, and then in a perfect world 5 and 6. But realistically, I think everybody thinks this series goes 7. So if it were to go 7, that'd be why it goes 7, because I don't think it's easy to steal 2 away games from these guys. I think that's fair to say for us as well. So yeah, I mean, he literally just goes straight up, bro.
God,
Jesus Christ.
Sheesh. That's a way to bounce back for OKC after that. They immediately ran off 5 points of their own to get the lead back to 7.
Did you see Big Face?
Yeah.
I don't want to laugh at that dude, bro.
But Dylan Harper is a big body guard.
Oh, he got Shea on him? That's a bucket. Yeah.
He just be moving people out the way. Damn, bro. See, that's the shit, bro. That's not fair. Hardenstein should be able to get that off. It looked like Wemby got a go-go gadget arm and just extend out there and just took the ball back.
Hartenstein's been shooting his floater. He's been shooting that bitch like 12 feet in the air. I feel like he's overcompensating.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Frat. You gotta knock that down.
Jeez, that's just an unlucky bounce.
So if the Spurs were to win this game, are you conceding then like it's just over? Or
I mean, of course I'm gonna watch the rest of the games, but my hope would definitely crack in half.
oh, that's
Why does he keep falling every time he's shooting, bro? Like,
this is just some sloppy basketball being played.
yeah,
right
it
now.
doesn't look good at all.
I'm not mad that Dylan Harper took that layup, but he did have to set wide open in the corner. But I actually like him taking the layup. He just got to finish that. I wonder if they're going to start keying in on some of this. Every time a shot go up and Hardenstein boxing out Wemby, he'd be grabbing his arm. I wonder if Mitch going to get in the ref's ear about that.
I mean, shit, Wemby was doing it all last game to Chet.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
They probably was like, well, they're not calling it, so let's,
Yeah.
I'm sure when it comes down to crunch time, they'll call it. 12 seconds left in the game, need a defensive rebound. No, let me just call it right now. I'll call it. And they took Wemby out again already?
Yup.
They got them running, that's why.
I think he's played about like 12 minutes so far this first half. So they definitely trying to keep the minutes down this game and see if they can still possibly steal it.
Do you see this lineup that we got out?
Yup.
This is disgusting.
But the others are hitting their shots today. This was not happening game 1.
Yeah, it was. It was just an other.
Yeah, the other.
It was just an other.
Another turnover, bro.
So, but did you see how in that last possession when we scored, but Chet had got the ball mid paint?
Yeah.
And Cornette was just kind of like there. Like, I don't think he got up in time to contest a shot if Chet wanted to go dunk it, and Chet passes it out.
Yeah.
Like, I know we used to grow up and people be like, if I had that height, I'd be dunking. And I try to respect it because it's not always about the height. But this dude right here, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I feel like we could say if we had that height.
Yeah, everything is on the rim.
At least
Like,
I'm
shit,
going up.
if I'm
You feel me?
Stephon Castle, the way that's what I hear.
Like that, I sent in the group chat when the Lakers were playing. Like I respect Jackson Hayes, bro, because when he goes up to punch.
Yeah,
Like I don't know if he even can make layups because he
I think
dunks.
see like that right. I mean, he got the M1, so they called that on the floor or they called it on the floor. Damn, I say there go Chet, but
That was definitely on the floor.
yeah, but
It
that's
could've
that's
been-
also I think what I respect about Castle dunks, because I've always wondered like if you jumping so high, instead of showing the defender the ball, why don't you just back scratch it? Because they can't reach over to block that, because that's a foul if they're gonna reach over as you back scratch it. But
right.
then once you back scratch, you coming in with so much force, no one's blocking that. But of course, that requires you to have a certain type of
Insane
hops.
hang time. Like you gotta have hang time.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the second quarter. Okay. At halftime, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go warm up some chicken.
All right, that's a bet. This will be an interesting last 4 minutes. Can San Antonio keep it within single digits, and can y'all extend it to double digits at half?
And you know that third quarter for home teams is basically a neutral site.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
blitz.
Well, that's because I always tell everybody third quarter, halftime, everybody's going to the concession. So they don't get back to their seats till
Oh, true.
8 minutes left in the third. So them first 5 minutes, that's neutral. That's neutral ground. Ain't nobody cheering for real. Ain't nobody really booing. The stadium kind of quiet. If San Antonio come out third quarter, make an 8-0 run.
That's what Wemby finna come out and try to do.
It is. It is.
I just see it in his eyes. He pissed that he got to sit right now.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not to say that obviously he has a right to feel this way, but he feels like they should be winning or can win this game. So I can shoot.
And look, as
He's
he
pissing me off, bro. He's been pissing me off. I ain't gonna cap.
As he scores that bucket, Mitch goes right back to the bench, get Wemby in the game.
Oh wow. Yeah, Mitch don't want to go into halftime double digits down. I don't know what McCain's doing, bro. Like, let him fit like that, bro. Like fast break. It's like that shot that AJ shot. Like they ain't nothing now, man. Shoot the ball, you tall enough. Shoot it.
Playing hot potato with this bitch right now.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like there's a whole bunch of young guys out there right now. It don't look good. And I think AJ Mitchell and Jerry McCain, they're definitely playing their age right now. Obviously, Stephon Castle's playing his age. The only person that's not playing their age is Dylan Harper. He's the most mature person on the court.
Man, just think about him and Wemby 3 years from now.
I'm good. I'm good, bro. You seen that De'Aaron Fox contract?
Nah, but I know it's some. I know he getting paid.
And then his salary goes up year by year.
Yeah, that's why.
He's touching like $60 million.
Yeah, that's the only reason. Like, they gonna get rid of him for sure. I don't know where to, but yeah, the fact that Dylan Harper.
Who the hell wants $60 million?
Nobody.
Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. It wouldn't surprise. Well,
Send
I
him
don't
to
know. Did you see?
Orlando. Goddamn.
Eric, did you see him go to the locker room or something? Because I didn't see it anything.
I haven't, but he hasn't been on the court.
Yeah, I figured they was gonna play him in the non-Wemby minutes. Let me see.
Yeah, he's only played 7 minutes so
I
far.
got a sports center notification or anything about him going. Let me see.
Because if it's his
The
hamstring,
exit has been
golly,
reported in the second quarter.
golly.
I don't know. I feel like last game too, though. I could have sworn they had said he was holding his leg, but then he stayed in the rest of the game, and then he started today.
But isn't it too like what he hurt the playoffs is his right hamstring, and during the season it was his left, right? So it's like, or was it the same one? I thought it was
I think
like
it was the same one.
uh, yeah, Jalen Williams is not on the Thunder bench. Didn't see what happened, but yeah, everybody's reporting that he's not on the bench, but nobody knows. It's not
Yeah, I
reported
see
what
that.
was happening.
Somebody said trade J-Dub if he's hurt. I ain't gonna cap, man. I don't really.
Oh, yeah, that was a good call by Eric. He did have Kaysen over 6.5.
He did, yeah.
Already
I was there
in
for
the
that
ranking.
piece. Yeah, and everybody's asking, "Where's Dub? Dub in a wheelchair." Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you ever like? I know they're saying like the soft tissue things is hard to heal from or whatever. But is it because like they not sitting out for a long time, or is it like if he were to hurt it today and then he don't play again till like next year, not August next year, but like February next year, like is it healed at that point, or is it still just as sensitive as it would be if you waited 3 months? I guess that's a shameless question.
That's I really don't know, because it's not like something you can really gauge. I don't think you have to be moving to know like, oh, this shit
Quickly trade
it's
Chet
messed
and
up.
picks for Giannis. No, but I trade J Dub and picks for Giannis. If only if he's hurt. Only if he's hurt. If J Dub's not hurt, or if we know he can not, if we know he can heal, then I don't want him going anywhere because I know who he can be. But if he's just gonna end up being, I mean, damn, who's the star that had hamstring issue? Can't even think of one. I mean, I would say like I guess if you're like a Golden State fan, early Golden State fan, maybe Curry's ankles issues were like a concern for you.
Yeah, shit. Let's see what
So I don't know. They
ChatGPT
stuck it
said.
out with him, but I don't know like if that works out for Doug.
So how do you know when a pulled/strained hamstring is fully healthy? Says a lot of people feel mostly fine too early, then restrain it when sprinting or lifting.
See, and that's what I'm saying. Like, instead of just bringing you back when you're mostly fine, 3 months, 2 months, whatever the case is, why not just like not bring you back ever and then bring you back? Like, treat like an ACL tear. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because like if you were to tear your hamstring, we're just gonna assume that your hamstring is never gonna be the same ever again, even though you don't play like high active sports constantly throughout a year. Like I assume at some point it's supposed to heal all the way.
Yeah. But I think too, it's probably something where it's like, even though it's fully healed, of course, it's never back to fully 100% or like the way it was before the injury. And then that probably just deteriorates a little bit more and more the more wear and tear it gets.
I do know the science is that like the muscle in itself is flexible, and so when you tear it, when it heals itself with a harder tissue, and so that tissue is less flexible and it's more likely to tear.
Yeah. Did they say what type of strain he had? Was it mild or moderate? Because mild,
The
it
initial
says.
hamstring deal, it was grade 1, so it wasn't Luca.
So they say for that it's like 1 to 3 weeks. Moderate is 4 to 8 weeks.
See, but like, is that 1 to 3 weeks us? Is that 1 to 3 weeks? Like, we sitting at work. You feel me? Like, we not sprinting down the court.
The problem is with all the sports medicine they got access to, they're definitely speeding that process up. But like,
exactly.
But that might be detrimental in the long run of things.
Yep,
to try to speed that up. Oh, Chet, you knew you wasn't getting that off, dog. Well, Wemby had him in his crosshairs as soon as he got ready to launch that.
Damn, that's so crazy. Good hustle, AJ. Because man, that's what's gonna kill that. Jesus Christ, this nigga's so ass, bro.
Like right there, that's a chance for you to punch on Wemby.
He's so trash.
The fact he
bro.
tried to lay that shit up off the glass, like where's your
He's
heart
not
at?
good, bro.
Like right there, you long enough just, and I don't even know if that was a foul necessarily. That might be all ball. Wemby said
That's what I'm saying, bro.
and
he
they
had
are. It
that
looks
height.
like, bro, I wouldn't even shoot a layup. They would just call me Mr. Dunk Man. Everything.
Yeah, I would rather miss the dunk. Soft, yeah, I would soft as TP. Absolutely, I would rather miss the dunk than go up with that bullshit.
But that's the shit right there. That's that tweet in a play. Like at some point, Chet is gonna have to subscribe to this one-sided beef. Because if Wemby see Chet like that, oh, I'm trying to punch this shit in his face.
Yeah,
No questions asked. Chet seems like, oh, let me try to lay this up off the glass real quick. Like he can't get to that easily. Come on now. And you see that's the frustration of playing with a nigga like Asante back in the day.
chill.
Bro, you big as hell. Why are you not just going up and dunk?
That's crazy.
When we if you still on, Eric, when I was in high school, we had this kid that was like 6'7". I'm dead. Not someone earlier.
That's it?
Yeah, but back then, to us, that is real tall.
Damn,
Not
I thought he was taller than that.
But 6'7" in high school, he's the tallest man on the floor.
Yeah, you playing center.
When I tell you he did not get his first dunk in a game until his junior year, and we had to call a timeout so we all could collectively celebrate and not get a technical foul call because we could not believe it. And the only reason he got the dunk was because he missed a bunny layup and fell over, and then we got a steal on the other end of the court, and he was still standing back there, and we threw it up.
So it was just like
everybody was like, "Dunk it, please!" And then he finally did. And then immediately Coach Ebo was like, "Time out," and then everybody got off the bench and started celebrating. But I don't know, like, God, just give me that height for one day. I promise I'll be in jail for the crimes I would commit.
Yeah,
on the real.
Like I said, bro, that's why I appreciate Jackson Hayes, bro. I appreciate his play style because he's always going up to jam the ball. Always. D Boogie used to be that way too.
Yeah.
Go up, jam that mug, man. That's what you big for.
And that's where I can respect, like when Shaq, sometimes we talking bad about some of the big men nowadays. But back in his prime, Shaq was dunking fucking everything.
Right, yeah.
You was not going to stop him. They said, so call overturned, but I don't know. Was it the ball just go out of bounds or was it like clear possession from somebody?
No, they said it was a clean block.
Well, no, I'm saying like who gets the ball now? Oh, because Wemby, I don't know if that counts as Wemby getting clear possession because he pounded it, but then once they called the foul, he just let the ball go.
Oh, I guess they're saying it's Spurs ball because he was like he had imminent possession.
That's why I was wondering if they're gonna give that to him. But yeah, 134 left, Spurs 49, Thunder 58. They definitely gotta cut this lead to probably like 6 to be on the safe side before this half goes over. Wemby for 3. Nope.
He should definitely get his 3-ball going, Wembanyama. I will say I do think it's an indicator of fatigue as well, though.
Yeah.
Fatigue that he deserves. I mean, shit, he played his ass off. And they had a long series prior to that. So, but yeah, him shooting that 3. Has he made one?
No, he hasn't made one. Well, no, I guess he has.
No, he made one.
He made
oh no, well I don't know. He's 1 for 3.
1 for 2.
1 for 2. Okay.
Think that's Hartenstein's 3rd, huh?
That's cool. He got 3 more for the second half.
Yeah. Do you pull him out right now to preserve those 3 for the second half?
Nah, I honestly, I'd rather he just be a body. Like, don't do what he just did there. Hands up, don't even jump. Just be a body for the next 30 seconds.
I see Caruso and Isaiah Joe, I think, checked in. I don't know for
okay. And maybe they keep Hartenstein for rebounding and they just put Alex Caruso on him instead. On Wemby instead. If they keep Hartenstein out there.
Oh no, they did take him out. Is
They took him out.
Caruso, Shea, Wemby, and Isaiah Joe to end it. But
Bears.
OKC has done a good job of shutting the water off in the paint for Wemby because every basket he got last game was in the
Bro.
paint. Besides that three.
Literally 13 of his 14 buckets.
That's one of the craziest shot charts I've ever seen.
Oh, man.
But that was excellent for the crowd. That's like, hey, Wemby, get your big ass in the paint. He had his ass in the paint last game. Yeah, you could tell they just don't got it because legs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When that ball falling short and shit.
Yeah, that's a tough foul right there from Harrison because Champagny hit that. But yeah, Thunder gonna go into the half.
They tired, man. You seen Dylan Harper right there?
Yeah, that's all I was talking about. That's what it was short.
When I'm not even talking about the shot, I'm talking about walking back to the other side of the court.
Oh, yeah.
Head down, slow steps.
I guess is it just a day of rest for every game, or since it's going back to San Antonio? No, yeah, Friday. So
Friday.
Yeah.
This dude here is funny, man. Shay's a funny individual.
62 at half. Shay,
I'll be back, man. And entertain the people.
I'll try to keep it entertain my best. Yeah. OKC 62, Spurs 51 at halftime. Much better performance so far compared to game one for OKC. Like I said, expect OKC to come out in this third quarter, blitz San Antonio, probably push this lead to 20 with a quick, 12 to 2, 15 to 2, 15-3 run. And by the mid in the third quarter, I think you're going to see Miss Johnson kind of empty out, play a bunch of the bench guys, kind of concede that, hey, we're going back to game 3 for San Antonio, tie 1-1. Because these guys, you can already see in the first half with some of these shots for San Antonio, they're clearly gassed. Yes, Eric, we actually did. We sent that earlier in the chat. Struggling with 60-pound dumbbells. Whew, yeah. The Wizards, that and Anthony Davis is what they're banking on to turn their franchise around. I don't agree with that, but I guess we didn't talk about it on your pod yesterday, but who do you think the Wizards should take with that number 1 pick? Do you think they should say screw it? Forget how DeBonsa and everybody feels, because I know he wants to be in Utah clearly. Should they still date DeBonsa? Should they go Darren Peterson, Caleb Wilson, Boozer? Personally, I know they just got Trey Johnson in last year's draft, but I feel like Darren Peterson would be a nice piece for them to give them a true scorer at the 2. That way Trey Young doesn't have to be like he was in Atlanta. But I don't know. How do you feel about that one? If you still are in the chat. Let's take a look around the rest of the sports world. WNBA action had let's see, there we go. AJ all the way, where you trade with the Jazz and get some more pieces, move 80. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just crazy because I just want to know what is in Utah that got AJ to Utah in the first place. High school Utah, college Utah, now wants to be in the NBA Utah. What money scheme are they running up there in the DeBonsa family that's connected to Utah, man? But look at some WNBA action here. Indiana Fever get the dub over the Toronto. No, this Portland Fire. 73-90. Leah Boston comes back, 24 points. What Caitlin Clark do in this game? Or no, I'm sorry. Caitlin Clark did not play tonight. She was out with a back injury. Interesting. Huh. Oh man, I can't wait to talk about this when Chris come back. Those Utah chicks, I'm dead. Oh man, is anybody watching? Are they a part of the Raven Johnson fan club? Because I was told she was just such a great player, and she's better than Caitlin Clark already. Caitlin Clark out tonight. She gets a chance to get 22 minutes. First big action WNBA game. She's a great shooter. 3 for 12, 1 for 8 from 3. Come on, man. Come on, man. OKC getting babied again. You feel like? I don't know. I feel like this refs haven't been too one-sided for either team this game. San Antonio is just clearly gas. They expend all their energy in game one, which kudos to them. They had to get that dub the way they played early on in that game. And now you just see OKC's depth and their bench making shots they weren't making game one. But San Antonio, they came to do what they had to do. They stole one on the road. That's all they needed. Yeah. I don't know. Is Halliburton out of quarantine? He got every damn sickness known to man: shingles, pox. Still recovering from the Achilles. But yeah, they're showing right now on the screen the big difference. That's the difference right there. It's not OKC getting baby. Shea got 15 this first half. First half of game one, he had 4 points. I said when we first started, once he saw them first 2 shots go in, you knew it was going to be a solid night for him, and he was probably going to get back on track. But will be interesting to see the Spurs in game 3. I feel like for the Spurs to win this series, they have to win both these games at home if they lose game 2. Because if they split and then come back to OKC, where it's basically a best of 3 with 2 being in OKC at that point, I think they will lose in 7. But if they can get a 3-1 series lead, they could possibly end this in 6. I feel like that's their only route to getting a victory in this series. Hart should be fouled out already, and Isaiah Joe just flopped. So yeah, that's definitely a flop. And I said they letting Hartenstein get away with holding on to Wimmy's arms a little bit. They the Israel of the league. I'm dead. Hey man, you already know Adam Silver. He's made that call. We need this series as long as possible. After that game one, all the ratings that game brought in for the league. Oh yeah, you think Silver finna let this series end in anything less than 6 games? Nah. I mean, Wemby also, he had 14 in game one of the first half. This game, he's only got 7. OKC has definitely shut his water off in the paint. They've been able to keep the double big lineup on the floor for most of it, the first half. They don't have Caruso, J-Dub, all of them guarding him and whatnot. But do see we got our boy Swan just joined by. You give me a thumbs up if you good to hop on, Swan. Okay, bet. Chris will be back shortly. He warming up for some food. We got our other member on, man. Swan, say what's up to the pod, man.
It's good, man. What's good? I know I'm running late. Had to get some food.
Oh no, you straight. First half, OKC doing what we thought they would do, bouncing back up 11.
Yeah.
But let's hear your thoughts. How you feel after that game one, OKC San Antonio, and then give us your thoughts on Cleveland completely collapsing and choking that game one versus New York yesterday.
So crazy enough is like I was talking to my friends about the game one, and I was like, I mean, we put in that chat too. I was like, I think San Antonio will come out swinging in game one. It's kind of like remind me of like Olajuwon versus Robinson back in the day, back in the 90s when, Robinson won MVP and Olajuwon was, seeking vengeance. Kind of like in that scenario, almost sense. But with this one here, I'm a firm believer of having too much rest. Come out being rusty, and also I'm also a firm believer of somebody who's been playing for like multiple game series. They still gonna have the momentum, still gonna have like tempo going. I will give San Antonio credit because they was able to game plan OKC very well. However, it took 2 overtimes just to beat OKC, led by Caruso having 30, and then Shea didn't shoot the ball well, obviously, but more or less 2 overtimes to beat OKC. That shows you like the depth they have. You won't see too many games like that to where Caruso will have 30 or Shea will shoot that bad or AJ Mitchell not getting going. That won't be a too often thing, but I feel like this series can go to 7. It'd be really good. definitely cinema. Like definitely gonna be worth the watch. Having bringing back rivalry, that's something we miss in the NBA. We don't really see too many rivalries or people who been like acting bitter and stuff. So that's why I like what Wemby's doing. Generational player. He's bringing back the tough, gritty attitude that they used to have in the '90s, where people was like bickering with each other. I like that. None of that, like high five and kiki and stuff like that. No, like this is a rivalry, and then it makes it better because he get his teammates involved with it. Like Castle dunked on Shea, staring him down. You got Harper, staring down shit. Stuff like that. Like that's stuff you want to see. You don't want to see like everybody just, being buddy and stuff. It's kind of like what Russ did when KD left. Like, nah, we ain't cool. Like, like we going at it. Like that's something I miss in the NBA. Like everybody getting soft now.
I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Tame. Are you a Spurs fan, Tame? I don't know. He been in our comments, but
But yeah, man. So, but as far as the Cleveland and Knicks series, I'm not even gonna lie. So when I was watching that game, I thought it was over. I'm be real. I already thought it was over. I think it was like 7 minutes left, and I saw Mitchell hit another three to make it to like I think 93-71, something like that. I said, yeah, I'm finna go ahead and get ready for work. I gotta be up at 7. I gotta be up at work at 7. I'm not even gonna chalk it up. Man, say I got in the shower, literally. Me getting out of the shower and stuff. My homeboy Trey and then was like, "Bro, are you watching the game?" I was like, "Nah, I had turned off TV. What's going on?" They're like, "Bro, look at 2 minutes left." Bro, I said, "Yo, this is crazy." Like they brought it within like 6 or something like that, and then Brunson just took over the fourth quarter, 3 after 3. I said, "Man, this is crazy." Forced overtime. And before you know it, they lost. And that's so. Then when I'm at work today, me and my manager were talking about it. He was like, "How you feel about the game?" I said, "Realistically, this is a result you're gonna get." When you put in 2 players who are known for getting up leads in Mitchell and Harden, you're going to get that result. And I said this is more so. I said this is good for the Knicks because it was on on shooting slump, but it's more so bad for the Cavs because like you up by 25 in the fourth quarter and then you just gave away the lead that like that.
Can't happen, dog.
Yeah, you can't have because that's the game that they should never lost. Now the momentum is on the Knicks side, and then it helps the Knicks out because OG was rusty because he didn't play in 2 weeks. Cat was in foul trouble and turnover trouble, but they got carried by Brunson. That showed you like the importance that Brunson brings at his size. Like we were talking about this earlier. I can't name another guard in the league today in the league right now that's doing what he's doing at his size at 5'11", 6 foot. Nobody's doing what Brunson's doing. Maybe you could give the argument of IT back in the day, Isaiah Thomas, but he only had 2 seasons doing that though with the Celtics. This man Brunson been doing this for at least 4 years straight now, 4 or 5 years straight. Like, there's nobody is on his level right now, and it's not this ain't no disrespect to Isaiah Thomas, but he had 2 good years of that, and then of course he had the hip injury that sidelined him for the rest of his career. But yeah, Brunson's different, man. To be a second round pick doing this, this is exciting.
He definitely different, and Cleveland, yeah, you just can't lose that game. I was telling Chris, I was like, shit. The fact that they lost the way they did like that, that was probably the series right there already. Because I was recording with Eric yesterday, and he was sweating a Michael Bridges over, I think, 13 or 12 and a half points or something, and he was just chilling at 12. And I was like, it was 7 minutes, 29 seconds, because I was looking at the TV, and I was like, well, you probably got a couple more minutes for him to get this. Because if Cleveland extends this lead anymore, they might just sub everybody out, and it's, game over. We kept talking. I looked back over the TV. It was 94-86, and that's when Brunson hit that step back 3 over Harden. I was like, these motherfuckers finna lose this game. I don't even have to watch I know how this ends with Cleveland. I don't know what the fuck rotations Kenny Atkinson had. I don't know what the fuck Harden and Mitchell was doing. That's only them two. That shit would happen to. And I know I'm just punching on Mitchell and Harden, but Mobley needs some flack too, because Mobley getting paid $249 million to go out there and be ass with his 6'9", 10, whatever it is, ass, not getting rebounds, not doing what he's supposed to do. And it's like, bro, that can't happen. You're up 20, and I don't know why Atkinson. It was an 18-1 run before he even called timeout. Mm-hmm. And then I was listening to Nick Wright earlier, and he kind of made a good point. It was like they weren't sending the double at Brunson when they probably should have let him catch fire. But then once they get down 6 and there's like a minute and a half left, then they send the double at Brunson. It's like, honestly, at that point, don't send it because the twos aren't gonna beat you. It's the threes, and they send a double. Brunson, he kicks it out to Bridges, Shamit. They start hitting threes. Now it's a tie ball game because now you want to send the double. And what did the Cavaliers get Keon Ellis for in the middle of the
You
season?
gonna play him?
If you don't
That's what
play
I'm
him,
saying.
he's supposed to be a defensive guard who can knock down some shots. I get it, James Harden, future Hall of Famer, but he clearly getting cooked. As soon as they cut the lead to like 12 or something, I'm acting. Hey, Ellis, go get Harden, give him some burn, so he can go to the bench, get some rest because they're cooking him right now. Just go play solid defense.
Yeah.
And if it gets swung to you on an open shot, knock it down. Mitchell is good enough to run the offense without having to have Harden on the court. But it's just like that's terrible coaching. That's terrible play on the player's part. Just a failure from top to bottom. And that's probably the one game you get a chance to actually steal in MSG because I thought they would have just won that game for real. But I'm dead. Here said Nick Wright, a good thought. Every now and again he does have.
That's what I'm saying. I never agree with Nick Wright, but it's been two takes that he's been doing lately that I agree with that, and then calling out Stephen A. Smith earlier today about that whole
the mob boss shit with the Jaylen Brown. Yeah, that shit crazy.
That's the only time I really agree with Nick Wright. Now I never in my 27 years of living thought I would be agreeing with Nick Wright, but here we are.
Yeah.
No, the game is just crazy. I was looking at the Fever game. I know it's off topic, but I was looking at that game. I've been telling people Kelsey Mitchell's bad woman, man.
Oh, bro, I was waiting for Chris to hop back on because I was watching it, but I wasn't really paying attention since this game on. But I didn't even know Caitlin Clark wasn't playing tonight. So of course
they ruled it out.
Pick of the box score. I'm like, what Raven Johnson do since CC out tonight? And that's what her fans been calling for. 1 for 8 from 3, 3 for 12 from the field, 9 points, 3 turnovers, 4 fouls. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
They said they ruled out Caitlin Clark. It was like some type of management they were trying to. It's like another term for load management, basically, that they're trying to do. They're putting a whole different term. It's basically load management. But I was looking at that one.
That's what Raven Johnson fans wanted. Talking about, the team will be so much better when Raven Johnson on the floor instead of CC. Like, bro.
It's crazy.
Y'all won by 17, and she was still a -8. The worst plus minus on the team.
Feel like third quarter from the start right now.
Yep. I was gonna say I think OKC jump out and blitz them right here. That shit probably over with.
They should never did that because now Lou Dort making shots.
Yeah, you already seen Miss Johnson going deeper into the bench. Yeah, Jordan McLaughlin playing. I think he played like a solid 7 or 8 minutes in between the first and the second quarter.
Trent had to make a post on my who is this. But he at the game.
Oh, I see him back there in his full Thunder uniform.
Yeah.
Look, he finna wear that for the rest of the playoffs since they probably gonna win this one.
Disgusting, bro.
And Dort already started off with a jump right there. Yeah, this is where the blitz happens, and the Spurs can't keep this decent game. Yeah, we definitely take them out. Yeah, that last game, game 1, that definitely was Wemby's damn Chet, an air ball. But that definitely was like you were saying, that was Wemby's kind of like Hakeem David Robinson game where it's like you could tell he was visually pissed that Shea won MVP, even though we all knew that was happening. And he basically came out and said, "Nah, he may got MVP, but I'm the best player in the world. I'm gonna show y'all." And that's exactly what he did. Boy, Dylan Harper, I don't know, probably not now, not yet. But give it another couple years, they're probably not going to be a better guard that can go finish at the basket than Dylan Harper.
Yeah, I think somebody was clowning Wemby on Twitter that was like, bro, why are you doing all of this? You were third in MVP voting. Like, you trying to have a vendetta.
They call that on SGA or Hart? Oh, no, they called that on SGA because that would have been Hart's fourth. That would have been bad. Damn, it is J Dub hamstring. He got, I don't know if that's a heating pack or ice pack on the back of his left leg.
Oh, so he not in the game though. I had to push off
They
for quick.
said he had left the bench in the second quarter. No one had known why, but they just showed him going back somewhere else. So I think he's probably done for the game. Damn,
That's a reboot.
Damn. I'm gonna say I don't know if you're still on, Eric, but do you get your money back for that? Because I know Eric had J Dub over 22.5 points and rebounds. Because I think he only played about 7 minutes.
Yeah, J-Dub. So that's a reboot thing. Whoever took him. I don't even know what J-Dub really played, to be honest.
And there go Hart's fourth foul. That's big right there. That's tough.
Who?
Hartenstein. He just picked up his fourth on Wemby. Now that might open it up if they got to take him to the bench. This could be some minutes where Wemby could dominate.
They just sent to the bench. They put in Williams, McCain. They're going small. They should never did that though. Now San Antonio can go on a run. Yeah, they should never did that.
Bazell for 3. Lead cut to 5. Looks like they're not gonna let it keep rocking too. No timeout here yet.
They ain't call timeout. They need to. Harper got hot.
Missed 3 from J. Will. Spurs back the other way. And 1. They didn't call a foul. Oh, now it's there's a timeout. I don't know what happened because the camera wasn't on it. But when Harper made it to the paint, J. Will was on the floor and Wemby, it looks like it run him over. And Dagnall complaining to the refs about it. So I don't know if we about to be having a review here. Okay. J. Will, that's nothing. He's just trying to flop to get a call. I'm glad the refs didn't call that one. They can't buy into that shit.
I said, hope they don't call that. Chris takes home. Oh, you said J-Dub done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep, I got the update from Underdog just now.
Damn.
He recently never played.
And you know, that's the thing too that we were talking about. Oh yeah, I'll say it again when Chris do hop back on. But part of the reason none of these teams be repeating as NBA champions is just like we all know what comes with a championship too is a little bit of injury luck on your side. Yeah. All it takes is one injury to derail some shit. J-Dub been banged up all year. And that was one of my reasons. Like, if anything, if the Thunder were just to not win, it's probably going to have to do with somebody getting injured that's, big part of their team, not being able to play. And here we go. J-Dub already missed the conference semis. Now in the conference finals, gives it a go game 1. And then 7 minutes into game 2, just like that. And the fact it's a retweak of a hamstring injury, which me and Chris was talking about before you hopped on, we don't really know what the week-to-week timeline is for what they said was a grade 1 mile strain for him. But obviously, it's still lingering. And I want to say, we weren't too sure, but I think whatever hamstring he hurt in the regular season that had him out for months, he hurt the other one in the playoffs that kept him out the series versus the Lakers. So now you just got 2 weak hamstrings that probably ain't really healed where he just need to sit down for some months. But of course he's not because it's playoff time and shit. If we tweaked it bad enough to where he's out this game, he might be out for the rest of the playoffs at this rate because that's just that soft tissue shit where can't really figure it out for real. Look, I'm finna text one of our homeboys who's a sports trainer. I'm finna see what he say. Like, what's the breakdown of this shit?
Yeah, because Well,
Because I sent it in our chat. I said, Seamus, you up to date with the NBA playoffs? Cam immediately replied to my, he gay. You know he not.
come on, bro. And the spread was like 6.5. The whole world taking the Spurs 6.5 spread.
You said you had Spurs plus 6.5?
No. I'm saying the whole world was taking Spurs plus 6.5.
Oh, me and Eric was on Thunder minus 6.5.
Yeah, I took Thunder and minus 6.5 to that too.
But I don't know. I didn't expect the Spurs to come out this third and do this. This could get real interesting.
Yeah, I was telling him, I was like, I expect the Thunder to even it up, but shoot, the way it's looking.
And they're going with essentially a small lineup right now with McCain, Kaysen, Dort on the floor.
Yeah, Wemby just tied it up.
Oh, damn, you ahead of me.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you by like a couple seconds. Yeah, he just hit a 3.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, this game will come down to the wire. Everybody just hitting threes.
And Harper must have missed an assignment there when he was yelling at him, get over to the corner. Jay Will knocks it down.
Vassell just hit one.
Yeah, no, they going bucket for bucket now.
Yeah.
I wonder what the thought process is behind this lineup for Dagnall, because Wemby definitely seeing red right now. He finna try to take advantage of this with Jay Will.
That small ball line not gonna work with Wemby. You know. When we trying to bring back that traditional big lineups. It's gonna be interesting. Dang, they just hit another 3. They just trading threes, bro, at this point. Man, Wemby. My goodness.
Oh,
Bro, you saw that
bro,
too.
that's not fair, dog. That's not fair.
Bro.
And then he gets the block on Caruso. Oh yeah, this is gonna get dangerous, man. Oh, look who's back just in time, just like the fans. 8 minutes into really 6 minutes into the third quarter, and the Spurs are making a run. Are you seeing any of this, Chris? Or are you just now getting back to the screen?
I think he getting back to game. I think he getting set up.
No, this is what I expected. This is what I literally said.
So how you feel with the J-Dub news? I'm assuming you think he out for the rest of the series?
I think he's done for the rest of the season. I think he should have been done for the rest of the season even before.
Probably so.
But I just hope you don't fucking kill us though.
I think the only thing that sucks about when you're getting your contract is that like every time you get like somebody get paid. I'm not saying this is his fault. It's always like some type of injury every time someone get paid. I hate that. That's like a normal like a trend thing in the NBA.
Yeah.
That happens like a lot. But that's why a lot of players be wanting like guaranteed contracts and stuff because of stuff like this.
The NFL is the same way.
Oh yeah. I think the only team.
It's just sports in general. I think it's just sports in general because for one, like that contract year, that's when people play their hardest. Yeah. And then you try to come back the next season and do the same shit, bro. Your body done, bro. It's tired.
That's why I think
that's the hardest you ever been in your entire life because you was gonna get millions.
That's why I like how I don't know if you caught up to date, but with NFL, but the Browns, their linebacker Jeremiah Owasu, well, I can't pronounce his last name. Um, he got like a serious neck injury. He ain't played 2 years. They still paying his guaranteed contract, still paying him out. So I good for him.
That's why the NFL hate giving out guaranteed contracts. Why players
But
be trying to sit
the,
out.
the Browns, not of course, I don't like the Browns organization, but that's the one thing they're doing right is paying him his money since he on the physically unable to perform list. They still paying his fully guaranteed contract.
Now we got the lineup where Chet is the one big in the game. Damn, was that Shane that blocked that?
Yeah, he got 2 blocks.
Come on, okay, see, like right there, Chet gotta get that rebound, dog. You just gotta take it to him, and then Castle, of course, turn it over back the other way. You gotta
Bro,
cheer.
Castle on these turnovers is going to be literally the death of them, bro. He already got 6 turnovers. Last game he had like 11. This is when I was saying like earlier in the chat, Chris, and I was saying this is why they miss Fox.
Oh, you don't gotta tell me. I know.
That's plain as day right there.
There's a shot right there that is not gonna count for anything in the box score. But that's just one of Wemby just affected that. Shea ain't know what to do. He was gonna shoot a floater. He saw Wemby. He's like, should I
A
pass?
classic. Never mind.
Never mind. He's right there. Fuck.
Okay.
There goes the 7'5" guy. I don't know what to do. Damn. Chet just took a mean elbow to the grill.
He love getting hit in the face.
Damn. Not Harper going back to the locker room. What the fuck? No. Come on now. No. Why he going straight back to the locker room, dog? Shoulder?
I think it's his shoulder. Cause I could have sworn he hurt it either earlier this game or last game or when the other.
Fuck.
I think it was last game.
Bro, this is so lame. Somebody put $100 on a minus 750 slip for Wemby to win the tip.
Minus 750?
Yes. For Wemby to win the tip over shit.
Oh, win the tip. Oh.
That's
What was the odds for that?
minus 750, bro.
I put $100 on it?
Yes.
To win $7 and what?
And 50 cents?
Basically, bro.
That's a gambling addiction.
Like that's so stupid. The betting world so cooked. It was cooked when you can bet on the damn forecast.
No, I'm gonna eat.
Why is Zach saying Harper and Williams both will be out with hamstring injuries?
What?
Is that what Harper just heard?
I didn't know Harper was out.
Well, he just. Yeah. They just tweeted. He just went back to the locker room after an apparent hamstring injury.
Yeah. Bro, what they said about Harden, bro, on Twitter. Come on, bro. They said Harden was getting picked on like a gay kid in the 90s, bro. You saw that?
Yeah. I see he got the Knicks tape around his left leg. Is it that hamstring? Fuck, they told him he had to go to the locker room. What's going on, bro? What is going on? It's the one thing I hate about the game, man. I want to see both these teams healthy, duke this shit out for real.
Yeah. So nobody would be making no excuses and everything.
Like Castle forcing some bullshit. And then he gonna gamble for a steal and let Shea get right to the basket for an M1. Just fucking stupid. Stephon Castle, he's losing mentally for the Spurs.
I thought it's like ginger.
Yeah.
Like I think just let her out. Wait, at this door? You gonna let Ginger back in when you go get your food? Look on the line. Where we at? Up 7.
Yeah, Shea just got an M1 on Castle. Bro, Chet, how you let Fat Booty get an offensive rebound like that?
Come on, bro.
Okay, he got it back though.
You don't need to. You shouldn't have to get that back, bro. Is he really? You know, I'm all for the KD arc. Sure, do what you want to do. You got to get quicker on your feet, though. You need to do some ladder exercises, some stair exercises, something to get the movement in your pelvic area, like to put your, knees up, high knees, whatever the hell you got to do. Because his footwork is so damn slow. It's just not going to work for what he wants to do.
I just don't think he got it. I think he's too long. He don't got that gene in him.
It's like when everybody tried to make Wemby on 2K. And so they made their player really tall, but they didn't get the speed attribute because they don't give you the speed attribute. That's what he is.
But they were actually saying it's a hamstring injury for Harper. Damn! Oh my god!
Well, I sure hope it's not bad. I'm not gonna sit here and hate because he can really be something. That would suck if it stops here.
Yeah, Wemby
damn.
Shea just turned Carter Bryant all the way around, and Castle with another fucking turnover, dog.
Bro, he got 7.
He's single-handedly losing them this game. Like the rest of the Spurs are playing great. It's literally just him doing something stupid every time they cut the lead close. There we go, Chet. About fucking time, yo, big ass. That's what you're supposed to do. There. Here come the third.
Why does he?
Finally,
it's like you can do it. So why don't you just do it? Why not do it every time?
Yeah.
Especially when he's not out there. Him. I know who I'm talking about.
I know you're talking about.
He not out there. You should just be jumping over everybody. Nobody can block you. They're just gonna foul you to try to block you. Man.
Yeah, damn.
Lord bless me with 7 feet in the next lifetime. Y'all gonna talk about me like how they was talking about Halliburton last year. What you eating, Kel?
Your man took my water. You said what? These hot ass wings, man.
Yeah, your mouth full, bro.
What are you trying to say, bro? You know it's hot. I ain't know.
You always full. What did I mean? No, Duke Dennis.
Bro.
And he said, y'all seen Ed Orgeron? Whatever his name is.
Lane Kiffin. Kiffin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
he's
saw
on
that.
LSU. He's back on LSU staff. Well, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah. They just hired him.
Yeah, they brought me back to LSU. They brought me back. Coach on the team. Why you sound like that, bro?
They're not gonna do nothing next year, bro.
Chill out. We got a national championship team over there.
National championship, Lane Kiffin in the same sentence? I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. Yes.
That sound like
We
a threat.
bought our roster.
Sorry, that sounds like a
Roster
threat.
is bought and paid for.
That sound like a threat. Yeah.
This could be the game right here. They got Jordan McLaughlin and Harrison Barnes in. If the Thunder don't take advantage of this and run this up even more, like look at that. Harrison Barnes so fucking sorry he can't even finish that shit.
You think they're gonna play Wemby in the fourth?
I think like they're gonna play him the first couple minutes, but if the lead is like 20 or more with 8 minutes left when that timeout come, he done.
Damn, man, I don't really know how I feel about that.
They've been doing good though this game so far with his minutes.
Yeah, they hanging in there.
yeah.
But
He's only played 22 minutes so far.
You gotta think about it, man. Like, well, no, I'm not gonna do that.
But I'm assuming since Harper just tweaked whatever hamstring issue, I'm doubting he's coming back this game either. Especially if y'all are beating them. Now Chet want to get active.
What I say was it y'all group chat? I said that in, or somebody else? Like he only played like that when the person on the court is our height. Wemby just tired because I feel like Wemby last game would have somehow got his hand on that lob.
All them minutes, bro.
Hey, Jordan McLaughlin, the pro. He ain't played all playoffs. He come in and he got 2 threes under his belt.
And no turnovers. Huh.
Yeah. Better than what Castle giving.
Sometimes that vet work is better than that talent.
He was with the other team. He was when he with the Celtics at one point.
I can't even tell you, man. We still ain't figured out who that other dude was. I was getting confused for Bryce.
Oh, I'm mad because I noted because shit. I used to hate having to play him when he was at West Virginia and Kansas. He would always make the shit way harder than it had to be.
Hey, Cam, maybe Cam know who the ball dude. He play for Milwaukee now, but he used to play for
Javon Carter.
Javon Carter.
Yes,
there we go.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That started with a J2.
Motherfucker was 21, looking 35.
Yeah,
at college.
Javon Carter, he came in the league looking like he was 45, bro.
I just popped my hip. My hand. Damn. Did you hear what I just said, bro? I just popped my hip. What the hell? What? Oh, damn. Oh, yeah. Shea fouled the hell out of me. What the hell? What am I complaining about?
Did he? Because the ball don't lie.
Oh, he missed the free throw?
Apparently, ball do lie.
So, do the win count since Harper got hurt and Dub got hurt? Are we even? Or
are you including
they still on a 6-game series, fatigue, 50 minutes. So
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They really should just rest these guys, man. I'm not saying it just because I want us to win the game. I really am trying to be devil's advocate for my own team.
It's just hard because they still hanging in right now. Like I thought y'all would have jumped on them by now, but they
now you're gonna be tired going home. Like, no, man.
But that's the other thing they do have going for them: the fact that they are that fucking young.
This man, Casey Wallace, is a GOAT. Man's got 4 steals, bro. And I'm more like I think all his steals came off Wemby alone.
No, he definitely got one off Castle because me and Bryce watched it. Castle ended up getting the ball back, and he still threw it in.
But he got. Oh my! I know I'm ahead of y'all. I'm gonna let y'all see it. Never mind. I'm ahead of y'all.
You ahead of Bryce too?
Yeah.
I'm ahead of Bryce too.
I don't know what he got. He
What
must
you
be at the
using?
game.
Peacock. I'm on my phone.
I'm on. Yeah, I wonder if my phone would be different. I don't know.
This man got 5 steals, bro. This man's goated.
There go McLaughlin with his. Yeah.
You can't say Shane showed up today.
I know he definitely.
Oh, he showed up. Gonna have a double.
Where Caruso at? Stupid. Damn, Casey. What the fuck?
Bro, Casey's goated, man.
That's a tough end to the quarter for the Spurs.
Yeah. That momentum switched so fast.
That's crazy because I was definitely going to say something about Jared until you said that's a tough way to end the quarter. I was like, let me be quiet. Let me see what happens first.
But no, I would say the only reason it's not necessarily even with J-Dub Harper out is because Fox out too, so they don't have a point guard now.
Yeah,
I mean, I know Castle can play point guard, but clearly that
no, I forgot about Fox. Forgot.
Yeah, that's tough for them. Yeah. So now game 3, I would assume De'Aaron gotta come back.
He's gotta go. Yeah,
I don't know what the severity of this Harper thing is.
I mean, he looked like he walked out pretty okay.
He probably
it looked like he got told he had to go to I don't think he wanted to. Like they showed it when he came back from the break. He was standing at the end of the bench and then the trainer came whispered something. He was like, "Fuck," and then they ran back.
Probably all that minutes he played too probably catch up to him, so he probably cramp up a little bit. It could be that he did play like almost 50 minutes. He probably cramping up.
Look, when I said I watched it happen with my own team 2 years ago. And when I brought it up, everybody was like, well, that's not why we lost. Like, obviously, we lost to the Mavericks because our bench players didn't outplay the Mavericks bench players.
Oh, yeah.
But I think a big part of that was conditioning. Like, I think it was us being tired. Like, the total games played for that team, for our team that year, were 70 plus. I think Josh Giddey played all 82, if not 78. Like, he was almost there. Shea and Dub were both at like 75 or some shit like that. Like, there's a lot of games played, and I think we burned out in that second round. And then that same year, what does Ant tell everybody? He says, "Oh, we burned out. We burned out." So it's like that stamina shit matters. And as fun as the regular season was for the Spurs, like, I don't know how high we had the Spurs finishing this year, like seeding wise. I don't recall.
I think I had them top 4, like they were gonna make.
Yeah, I think it was like
I just did not think they was doing all this in the playoffs.
So and Paul Pierce kind of touched on it in that episode that I was complaining to y'all about with Danny Green doing that other bullshit. But he was just like, you may have expectations when the season start, and Bryce, you said it earlier, expectations change. And so if I'm San Antonio, come the All-Star break, the way we hooping, now I'm starting to think about, okay, we actually have a good chance at a run here. Let's start resting our guys. They did not do that. They kept pushing, and like they were having fun with the season, and that's great. But I think that just goes to show, like, experience plays a part in that, because now they feel winded. Imagine how they would feel if maybe their top 5 guys only played 67 games this season instead of 78, 79, 82. When we got 64, but he can't do it by himself. So that's just something they're going to have to learn. Because even if they get through this round, it wouldn't surprise me if the Knicks just got it done in like 5 or 6 just because they're tired. Nothing to do with talent, just with San Antonio being tired, somebody getting injured, whatever the case is, it just happens.
So 96-88. I'm assuming Wemby gonna start out this fourth quarter, see if they can cut into this lead. But like I said, if an 8-minute mark up double digits, it's a wrap. I'm calling it. But because you're within a puncher's distance, you have to keep them in to start this quarter. But this is quite the interesting lineup. They got Barnes, Castle, Keldon, Champagny, and Wemby.
Yeah, them boys tired, man. It's like you can play Castle because he has a high motor, so he's gonna be fine. But he turns that bitch over. Keldon's great off the bench, so that's a great play. But he's not as efficient as Dylan Harper or any other guy you got on the court. I guess you ask yourself, how the hell you get Champagne open?
This is a chance for OKC go ahead go on a run while they can. Stop shooting so many damn threes, bro. This man Kane shooting like shit.
Y'all hear my TV?
Yeah, I
No.
could.
Oh shit! I just heard somebody here.
Yeah. Castle get that maturity to take care of the ball, man. Is he punking whatever guard holding him at any given moment, like with ease? Damn, that's a tough. They got to get that offensive, that defensive rebound right there.
Oh my gosh. There we go,
Oh,
McCain.
when do you bring Shea in? Bro, am I muted, bro?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Oh.
Probably, I want to say probably like around like 7 minute mark. Keep him as fresh as possible. 8 minute mark probably. I mean, the bench is holding, the second unit holding down right now.
Boy, Jeremy can't be trying to body motherfuckers. Oh, there we. Ooh, he missed. How does he do, bro? How does he do that, bro? He don't even got to jump. That was great defense from Hartenstein. When he just comes right back as soon as it.
Yeah, I don't know how he does that. I don't know how he does
No,
that.
that's
definitely.
He's quick off his feet, like you were saying.
Yeah, he got that pogo stick.
He got that second bounce.
And
since he's so long, he don't even got to bounce that high to get back to the ball when he wants to. Damn. You bring Shea back in right now, Spawn. That right now, like you don't wait till 7 minutes now. That's what you didn't want.
Yeah.
I was wondering why Dagenot was kind of playing with fire right now, but yeah, you got it right now.
Yeah, I didn't understand. That's why I asked the question because I didn't understand that.
Yeah, boring.
Yeah, when we doing that in one full motion is definitely weird. Like it's one thing to get your rebound and maybe come back down, settle your feet, and go back up. Yeah. But to just grab it and just that's weird.
And have the touch to just let me just tap this with my fingertips real quick and put this back in the rim.
He definitely practices that. Like that's something that you probably just practicing, just missing on purpose and swooping it back in.
Shit, no telling what the monks had him up there doing. You saw they said he had to dribble
Bullshit.
something.
Yeah, he had to dribble up the mountain and everything. Like what?
Y'all, I didn't send y'all the picture, bro. That shit.
They said we got our first Wilt Chamberlain story with Wemby.
Bro, Ramona Shelburne, she gonna burn in hell, bro. I don't know why she wrote that shit like that. That you, all it takes is a quick Google search. I don't know why she glazed that shit that bad. It's still impressive. Don't get me wrong. Like,
but it ain't nothing like treacherous.
It ain't like how she wrote it. Like, it's nothing like she wrote it. It's a very common tourist spot. People hike it all the time. It was a guy in my comments that was like, "It only takes people that fucking long because all they do is stop and take pictures." I would say the most impressive part for him is that the walkways that I did see, they didn't look very tall. So he probably had to have his head kind of bent down a lot, and that's probably pretty uncomfortable. But other than that, we probably could do that shit. Probably not in 4 to 5 hours because we're gonna stop and take pictures and shit. But
Bro, Nolan Smith got arrested, bro.
Nolan Smith.
Yes.
Hey, bro,
Driving reckless.
at least you don't employ Rasheed Rice, bro. Count your blessings.
I don't know what's up with Georgia players, bro. Every Georgia player I know,
Okay,
sped.
so I know I said it before, but I'm
I
just
think it's in
saying.
that contract.
Well, not even that, bro. You tell me none of these motherfuckers can get an NIL deal with Uber or Lyft?
Like,
I know it'd be kind of comical at this point, but why not
no,
just
bro.
go get that deal
I
and promote
think
this?
I think the only two
bro,
players,
NIL with Dodge, bro. Hellcat.
the only three players I can name for Georgia that have yet to get in trouble would be Jordan Davis, what's his name? Kobe Dean and Keely Ringo. Them only ones I can name that never been in trouble. Oh my gosh.
Bro,
If I was,
you're blinding me, bro.
Them hoes dancing.
bro, if I was in my crib, I would have pulled out the Philly one that my dad got me.
Hey, man. Them hoes is dancing. That's that
My dad got a
nice.
My dad had ordered a replica when the Philly had won.
The cash on camera.
I was gonna say I know the hype was for last week, but I ain't seen nobody pop out with no AP swatch or nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody wear.
Nobody want to be holding that bitch. That shit's funny. So you seen what? Well, did you see their Instagram page? Because they shut down a lot of their stores the same day. It wasn't just that Austin store. They shut down a lot of stores.
Yeah, they shut some in
Because it's
Miami.
acting crazy.
Yeah. Like it was.
You
They
had
did
you
like
had
3 separate posts of all their like.
what's his name? Michael Beasley came out and said something about one of them.
But I don't know what they expected to happen. Like that shit was always finna happen.
Yeah,
The way people
bro,
was
they
like,
knew
should've-
exactly what they was marketing to.
Yeah,
So I don't know why they was
yeah.
acting like that shit was finna be.
And they was doing nothing
cordial.
to kill the marketing, making it seem like we was really getting like an AP watch for real.
Bro, they had niggas out there. I ain't seen people waiting in line like that since them Cool Grays back in like 2013.
I was gonna say when they dropped the Ferrari 14, that's when
I'm
everybody.
dead because when I was in Kansas this weekend, Drake got the cool grays and Devin got the gammas, and I'm like, bro, I just remember back in the day, motherfuckers was literally getting killed over them shoes.
Bro, you getting killed over some shoes, bro. Niggas was attacking Michael Jordan. It was like, bro, they killed me over your shoes. Do something.
Like I don't give a fuck.
That shit is crazy. What a time, man. What a time.
Okay, so 8 minutes 46 seconds left. Only up 2. The lineup is now McCain, Kaysen, Shea.
Boy, they gotta get Jared out of there. I ain't gonna cap or get him off the ball.
Yeah.
He doing way too much dribbling.
Wow, he lost that jump ball to Jared McCain. Shout out Jared McCain. But McCain, you gotta be ready to shoot that. Shoot it. Look at the clock.
He's not built for the moment, man.
Wow, that's a tough ass offensive rebound from Kaysen right there.
Kaysen. Clutch shot, man.
Oh, well, I guess he didn't win it. He just hit Castle's hand and he didn't let him hit the ball. But then that's a 5-point swing just like that.
Jesus, my gosh. This dude McCain, bro.
Yeah, it's one way ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave y'all niggas. Y'all spoiling this shit for me.
Oh, let me get quiet.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the perfect opportunity to go on a huge run now.
Pulling up the cast on the camera. Reach me, baby.
I think McCain called glass on that one.
No,
Bro,
no. That's why
I'm
he
gonna
was.
have to hit y'all up tomorrow, bro. Y'all niggas, y'all ruining the game
You
for the
didn't watch
only
it?
man that's a resident fan, bro.
Well, you haven't seen that
You
already
haven't seen
yet,
it? That been happening.
No,
bro.
Damn,
How far behind?
your shit hella late.
I'm literally on Peacock, so I don't know what y'all want me to do, bro.
I'm on Peacock.
That's
Did it
awesome.
buffer
I'm gonna leave this shit. Y'all think I'm joking? I'm not playing with y'all.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
dead ass gonna leave. If y'all
This
think
happened
you
2
can't catch
minutes
me.
ago.
It
for
happened 2
real.
minutes ago.
I thought you've been seeing it.
Yeah,
Are you talking about the one?
he banked that 3 in.
Yeah, they just replayed it. I'm not saying he did it again. I was just asking.
Well, y'all got one more strike.
Hey, dang.
Regardless. God
Oh,
damn.
man.
I'm over here. All I hear is, oh, that's a good one. What the fuck?
Oh man.
They still got Wimby in.
Yeah.
They going for the win.
They are.
I don't know. I just feel like you take Wimby out.
Stephon Cass, another like.
I just feel like you gotta take. I feel like you just got their talent at this point.
I just feel like if you track,
That didn't.
that didn't.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
It
that
didn't look like backcourt in real time.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how
But if
many
you,
turnovers?
I know they be having them little advanced track things where it's like
Ooh,
play that gets like the most like negative winning percentage.
is this
after it
tennis?
happens.
Is this tennis?
Bro, it's like 20 turnovers in 2 games, bro.
Almost. You almost there.
You know what I'm saying? Like last game of this game, it's almost. I think it's 20 now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He almost there. He got 8 tonight. So that'd be 19
yeah.
total.
Okay.
Yeah. That's even more so the fact they need De'Aaron Fox back to help. Like
Yeah.
it's not the series
That-
for Stephon Cancel to have to handle the ball a lot.
That video that I sent y'all on YouTube that I know y'all didn't watch, only Cam did. But that guy in the video, he literally goes the whole video talking about each team, and then for the last like 5 minutes, he only talks about De'Aaron Fox. And how
When did you
important
send
De'Aaron
this?
Huh?
When did you send this?
before game 1.
Oh, I was probably stuck in the airport watching the tornadoes.
Oh yeah, you was in Kansas. Nah, you was it was during the workday. But yeah, he spent like 5 minutes of the video just talking about De'Aaron Fox and how important he is to the team. And that was pretty much that.
Yeah, 10-0 run just like that in a minute and a half.
That's the perfect time to go on the run.
But like, why are you not
Castle, oh my God.
I guess, bro.
Yeah, Wemby short is
Just take him out, man.
yeah, it's over. This is where the blitz happens.
Yeah, that front of the rim shot, that screams, man, my legs are tired. Pause.
It's the best thing on this. Putting Wallace on Castle. That's the best adjustment they done did.
Damn, now I'm really wondering, like, what's the deal with Harper? Is he gonna be good for game 3? Because that's tough. If not, that's the series right there. If he not,
You think?
Hell yeah, because De'Aaron
De'Aaron ankle is messed up.
not going to be 100%, and they don't have a back. Like if Castle got to handle the ball, this is what's going to keep happening continuously.
See, but that's what I think. That's where I think. Like, I'm like, I don't know the dude. I never watched the Spurs that deeply enough to watch Jordan McLaughlin come in and actually play. I would rather the ball in his hands, like just initiating the offense. I don't know, Stephon. You got 4 dribbles to make something happen. After that, pick that bitch up and let it go.
Yeah.
But this bringing the ball down the court shit, that's not gonna work. You got to stop letting Stephon do that shit.
Why
like even that
do that shit?
Like okay, Vassell made that bucket. That's great. The pass was dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
It wasn't a smart pass. See, there we go. I don't know why I wouldn't do that shit earlier. They're trying to steal this bitch again. I guess technically, I think somebody last night or somebody this morning on the radio was like, we were trying to steal the game from San Antonio. Oh, damn, that's crazy to say because we was at home. That shit hurt.
Bruh. This is
Isaiah Hartenstein shaking, bro. Why he keep looking up at the board trying to see what the time left is? You still got 5 minutes, bro. Lock in. That bitch ain't going no faster.
Bro, the thing I think that's pissing me off the most, the way Castle getting ripped, he just fell into do the basics that you learn when you ever first dribble the ball. Like, hey, if you're dribbling this hand, the other hand, keep your arm bar up. So
keep your arm up, yeah.
He's just dribbling with that motherfucker in front of Casing. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as you go through the legs, as soon as you do that, this arm is supposed to stay there.
Yeah, your hip need to be twisted, my boy. He's up straight. Yeah, no, that's a good call. That's
the issue, because that's just showing he's not, which is no knock on him because he's not, but he's not a natural point guard, and he's being forced into this position versus probably the best defense, if not top two is them and the Spurs. With the guards, it's like, bruh, they need Harper and Fox to relieve that pressure of him off the ball and initiate offense.
Yeah, no, you're definitely right. Let's see what the group chats are saying. I ain't even been in them since I was at work.
Why is so? Zach is saying the season should be short.
You said what?
Zach, he in the group chat talking about, like the injuries, the season should be cut short. Like it should be shortened.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Bryce has said that before too.
With today's game, is gotta be. I know it won't ever be because of money and all that, but it's a completely different game from when the old heads be like, we played all 82. The final scores of your game were 63-54. Like you were moving up and down the court.
Yeah, no, they definitely used the whole shot clock back in the day, so that running up and down.
Yeah.
That wasn't.
And everybody was just stagnant on offense too. Like everybody just stood in their spot and just swing the ball. Now we get in the post. Everybody just stand there and watch.
And it's funny because then you get to the era where it's like where it is basically LeBron, Kobe, or whatever, and like those guys will tell you, well, no, I mean we were running at the pace y'all running at, and we was dunking, playing hard, da da da. Now look at you. Yeah. You can't walk. You can't walk. You're missing 3 toes. Your shoulder forever fucked up. Like
your finger is facing this way.
So you basically said it's
right. That's
the Deion thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
where they start construction for the new stadium.
Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah.
When that's supposed to open again?
2028.
2028. Sheesh.
Yeah, that motherfucker big. You could fit Paycom in it.
So is it good? Are they gonna keep Paycom up, or are they gonna eventually tear that down?
So me and Cassandra, we talk about that all the time. I think they should keep it up because it's just a smaller venue. So, if you got smaller acts, or you have other things you want to put on.
Yeah.
They used to have a convention center right there next to it that they have events in as well. So, like in my head, I'm thinking they would just have Paycom be that essentially. But she thinks they may knock it down. I might have I really could give a shit, honestly. I do know that they plan on building, like, how Milwaukee has that, like, I don't know what you call it, but it's just like a plaza of, like, things that have to do with the Bucks. They built it when Giannis got there. They do plan on doing that here in Oklahoma City. And apparently Russell Westbrook's like the creative director for it.
That's Hartenstein 5th, huh?
Such a stupid foul, too, bro. It's always the swipes down. I don't know why he does that.
Yeah,
like he's trying to get the steal
Green
or the
Goblin
quick tap
mask
out.
talking to him like, "Oh, I gotta go for this." Like, no, just concede the 2 and live.
Not even concede the 2. I mean, you 7 foot tall. Just put your hand up. You don't gotta swipe down, bro.
Looks like they're gonna let him rock out with this 5th, though.
Yeah, because they're just gonna bring Jalen Williams in and see. If it happens, they'll just bring Jalen Williams in. Hopefully, this bitch don't go to overtime.
Please, God, no.
Do you? Never mind.
Oh, do you play Wemby on him if it were to go to overtime?
Bro, I mean, is that? I don't know. Because to your point, you can't not try and win it, right? You got to try and get the win.
Yeah.
But then it's like, damn, motherfucking leg gonna be falling off. I mean, you playing this hard now. I mean, if it do gets overtime, you gotta play him. It'd be different if your second unit was in and they were the ones coming back. Then it's like, okay. Oh wow.
Hardenstein earning his check. Right
why did Shea throw that bomb to AJ Mitchell though? Like, what the fuck was that? Just to shoot that shit?
Damn.
Okay,
That's tough.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Like, what's the magnets not working tonight? Silver don't got the right magnets on the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Harden, he definitely earned his check right now.
Got it for Kevin Johnson.
Ooh. I don't know about that one.
Mm-hmm. So then are the AJ Mitchell's shot selection is it shows his age. Because he did it last game. Yo, bro, I just came across the stream and dropped the foul.
It's one of them bot things.
Jinxie? Is that the real Jinx?
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, his shot selection, because he did it last game too. On that 2-1 break, and he pulled up for a 3 with like a minute and a half left, and he missed it. That's how we lost the Denver series. We kind of did something similar. Like, we didn't hold the ball, we didn't value the possessions. He forces this. We get the bailout foul call. Hartenstein misses it, but like, I don't know. He's gonna have to work on that.
Yeah. That and did you like the J-Dub shot that led to the Wemby 3 either? Because y'all could have taken way more time.
Well, so when it was developing though, I thought he was throwing a lob to Chet on the baseline cut. So when it did hit the rim, I was like, what the fuck was that? This nigga missed both free throws. Awesome. Stan Penny. Damn.
Well, if Azell got ups like that too,
bro. I think he put his hand on Shea's shoulder, bro. Because there's no fucking way.
No, he did it. His hands are straight.
That was straight up.
God damn.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
He was up there.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Are we in the bonus? Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Damn, somebody on the sideline got on Prada tennis shoes. I mean, y'all ain't probably see the shot size. That's how I know I can. Hey, them courtside tickets are like $4 or $5 grand, and just to sit like 3-4 rows up above the bench is like $3 grand.
Would you ever splurge and do that just one day just to do it, just to be courtside for?
If I do it, it shouldn't be splurging.
That's fair.
If I got to splurge to do it, I shouldn't be doing it.
I don't know if that will count for Castle, but shit, I'm giving it to him. That's another Castle turnover.
No, I counted. He got 9. So now he at 20.
So what do you think his over-under turnover is going to be next game? Because that must have been a steal.
6, 7.5, something like that.
You think he going
Unless if Fox plays, it'll go down to like maybe 5.5. But yeah, now he had 20 turnovers in 2 games. That's insane.
That's insane.
Yeah, let me just threw that shit up. Yeah, this is over.
Man, they tired, man. But respect for he definitely just threw that bullshit up. Look at Wemby, like you tired when you running like this, your head like this. Just trying to will your way forward.
Valiant effort from San Antonio.
Very valiant. I respect him.
Don't fucking piss me off and hit this backdoor 6.5 cover being try hard. That's what they finna do. I just know they finna do.
Because y'all did take that, huh? You went there both.
Yeah, that's what it's hovering on. And so I said that was hit that 3. you know that's what's finna happen.
No. What?
Yeah, they trying hard. It's crazy.
So does the narrative change if all the games are? Well, I told you on the group chat. I feel like all the games are going to be decided by 5 points or less. I feel like because they stole a game and they're staying in this one, people think that they're just going to kill us at home.
Yeah,
I do think it'll still be a close game.
This is going to come down to fourth quarter execution, and for the Spurs, they going to have to. Oh, damn, Shay. But the Spurs, they're going to have to cut down on because they got away with game one. They had 20-plus turnovers. They won it still. Mm-hmm. This one, they got they're going to have to get back to, I think their season average is like 13. They're going to need to get back to that. They can't keep playing with fire like this.
Yeah. Turnovers. And I won't blame it on free throws because we didn't drive. But obviously, they got more free throws last game because they did drive and we fouled.
They got 5 fouls?
Yeah, he got 5. So last game, they won the free throw battle. They won the rebound battle. I think they lost turnover battle, but it don't matter because when you
look who just did it, bro. Look who just did it again.
Yes, bro. Another one.
And Wemby was right. Swing the ball to Wemby. Cal, what the fuck are you doing, dog?
Man, he's gonna have a double.
I don't know what he be thinking. What is he doing?
He's gonna have another double in turnovers, bro.
What's wrong with Mitchell now?
He cramping. You see that shit?
Oh, okay. As long as it's that.
That's disgusting. That shit was so like flexed. Yuck. He probably was like, I've never cramped like that ever before. It was his right thigh. Yeah, he just literally cramped. Yeah, that mug. When the last time I had a cramp? Like one where just like
a real
bro.
One? It's been a minute. Like Charlie was.
Bro, I was working out, bro, and I caught one. Mid workout.
Every now and again, I get that like water lock.
Watch out, bro.
When you drink some water, and like
I don't ever get that. I always get the ones with my feet. like if I were to like scrunch my toes up in a certain way, then my big toe would cramp up. I don't know why
Man,
it does that.
have you ever got one in y'all sleep, bro? That'd be the
I never
worst.
woken up with one out of my sleep. No,
Bro, I
I
had one in
never
my
did
sleep.
that.
I had Charlie horse in my sleep, bro. That's the worst pain ever.
Yeah,
Cause like you trying to
I bet
like
it is because what you kick your leg out, huh? As soon as you feel
yes,
it,
and it's
and it
like
makes it
sharp,
work.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you trying to go back to sleep and you can't, bro.
Yeah, y'all seen the bug on the not the bug, but like the little ticker at the bottom showing this the Spurs turnover story versus the Thunder? Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
shit. But
Yep,
Castle is
that's
responsible for 60% of these. So
maybe
like,
more than that.
yeah.
Maybe more than
In a
that.
perfect world, you're hoping Fox coming back fixes some of this shit, but Castle still got to just simply be better because a lot of these are
Yeah,
just unforced too. He's just being stupid.
because even last game they definitely could have won in a very comfortable fashion if he just held off on
Yeah,
4 turnovers. Like just maybe just only have 7 instead of 11.
but that's some of that shit we're talking about. That's experience and youth right there. That's what we thought would plague the Spurs just earlier in the playoffs. It didn't just yet, but now it's showcasing. One 118, a minute left. Imagine they've drawn something up here to get Shea a look, potentially. Oh yeah, this. Oh, that's a good look. Yep, that's ball game. I like that little cross screen action where they just leave Wimby over there and they know he don't want to necessarily help off.
Who is he? Who is he covering? Though?
I think he was covering Hartenstein on that one.
Well, I guess yeah. I guess
But the action is forcing him to be isolated where it gives Shea the
yeah,
whole solid court. Yeah, that's ball game.
yeah.
Okay. They're up 9. There's 19 seconds left. You know the next shot the Spurs probably throwing up, even though the game is over now, it's finna be a bullshit 3.
Yeah,
And then,
absolutely.
and then they won't foul after that because they've conceded that they've lost the game. So the question is, who's finna fuck up the 6.5 cover?
Devin Vassell.
Well, I think they might be subbing everybody out right now.
I was going to say, if Keldon Johnson gets in this game, Bryce, he's putting that bitch up.
Oh yeah,
and it's probably going to go with.
What y'all think the spread gonna be for game 3? I still think
Probably still
OKC gonna be
6.5.
favored. Oh, you think 6.5 still? I was gonna
Oh.
say,
You think OKC? Who you think going to be favored?
no, OKC's still favorite, but I was thinking it's probably gonna get cut down to like 3.5 or something like that since they
Damn.
wait.
Maybe 4.5. Maybe we just
Yeah.
take 2 points off for home court for OKC if they the favorite.
Oh, that was a good ass play. He missed it though. Yes. Don't even foul. Just let him go, bro. Why are y'all just leave him alone, bro? Leave him alone. There we go. OKC minus 6.5. Boom. There we fucking go. And just like that, we got a tied series. I will say, I think if San Antonio, if they want to win this series truly, they have to win both games at home.
They have to.
Yeah,
But
if they
but
don't,
that's
it's
why.
best of 3 with y'all having home court advantage again. I don't think they would win that best of 3.
Yeah, and obviously it's hindsight, thinking, so I guess it's not completely fair, but I've been saying it since the third quarter. When do you take your guys out? Because I do think it's very important that they have the energy to win the games at home.
Yeah.
Them niggas is tired, bro. And I imagine they probably finna get on a plane right now. I don't think they wake up tomorrow and travel. That wouldn't make any sense. Get on a plane right now.
I guess
Get home.
the benefit would be though is because they haven't logged heavy minutes throughout the season like a Wemby and the young. So you I guess they feeling like, oh, their young bodies will recover much easier. But yeah,
Wemby ain't never done this.
Yeah, he hasn't.
He's never done this. Not even in FIBA, because he only played 2-minute quarters. So shit don't count.
Yeah.
And the clock running. You know what I'm saying?
But that's another reason too where I'm like, as far as they made it, I still can't see them making it because like they haven't been the players before. And then to go on this one, you don't even know what this all brings.
It's
like,
definitely
teaching you what type
unprecedented.
of conditioning you need to have to make a run like this.
It's definitely unprecedented. It would be the first of its kind for sure.
Yeah. But
I don't think it's crazy to think that. But it's also not crazy for somebody to, like, it wouldn't be fair if we come back and somebody's like, how did you not think they were going to do that? Like, it's not crazy to think that they're not going to do it because it hasn't been done. So
it hasn't been done. But if they do it, shit, props to them.
If they do it, yeah. It's not like the opportunity's not there. It's not like we saying they never going to be able to do it. It's just, if I had to bet my life savings, I may just keep it to myself. I may just keep my life savings in my bank account. I'm not even going to make the bet.
But yeah, but like you're saying, OKC, yeah, definitely need to get them this year and get the second championship because for the foreseeable future, I don't know if it's gonna be up for grabs anymore.
I just don't know, man. I just don't know.
But yeah, man, at least we can go to bed somewhat earlier tonight.
Yes,
no
Lord.
overtime. Game started at 7:30 on time, and we out of here by 10. I guess. So we still sticking OKC in 6, or is it OKC?
I'm gonna still stick OKC in 6.
I'm gonna say 7.
I do think we could take one at home, whether it be Game 6 or one of these.
Yeah.
I guess we need 2 at home now.
Yeah, I think y'all are splitting in San Antonio, and then y'all run off 2. Honestly, I think y'all probably win Game 3 low key.
3. If that's what we have to win, though, I think that's what we have to win. I think it'd be way harder to win Game 4 and 5.
Yeah,
I think it's easier to win Game 3, lose 4,
and then run
win
off
5,
2 straight.
Win 5, possibly win 6, but then obviously try and close it out in 7 if you have to.
But if Harper is out, then I think y'all might fuck around and win both the
4 in a row.
I think Harper is like the X factor right now for San Antonio.
That's fair.
To win this series for real. Especially
I
still don't know what Fox's deal is. Like I know it's his ankle, but I don't know how unhealthy he is for him to not play whatsoever the first 2 games.
Was it? The Denver series, we lost Game 1, we won Game 2, we lost Game 3, we won Game 4. We won Game 5. We lost Game 6. We won Game 7. With the Pacers series, we lost Game 1. We won Game 2. Did we win Game 3 or 4? Like, do y'all know? I don't even remember.
I think the Pacers won Game 3.
So they were up 2-1. Like we were down 2-1
yeah, y'all
again?
were down 2-1, and then y'all tied it up, and then won Game 5, and then they came and blitzed y'all Game 6.
Game 6.
And won
so
game
wow,
6.
It was the same. So that's the same type of winning schedule we had against Denver as well. I just say to say that if we lose Game 3, just know that we've been down 1-2 twice before.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. We've been down 1-2 twice before. But both of those Game 4s though that we had were like legendary Shea games. Like clutch Shea games. So I really don't want to deal with that. That's stressful. I don't like watching that shit.
Yeah.
Because we were supposed to lose that Pacers game. I don't know if y'all remember, Shea had like 15 in the fourth quarter or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, man. We appreciate y'all if y'all listen all the way through. Good ass Game 2. We'll see y'all next week. I don't know who would be playing next week. I don't know if that's the Cavs Knicks or this series.
Hey, San Antonio, get a load of this.
I don't even think It would be
we got
game
5 of them. What are you even doing it? We got 5.
It would be game 5, Cavs Knicks, if necessary. After last night, that shit may not be necessary because I don't think the Cavs bouncing back from that. But we'll see. We may see y'all next week for a live watch. If not, it'll just be a regular pod talking about the NBA Finals. I guess at that point, well, Spurs and Thunder probably still be going. But yeah, Cavs Knicks. It's either Knicks in a sweep or in a gentleman sweep. I think I'm not giving the Cavs no type of credibility.
I may not if we do finals, bro. I may not do a live final stream because I think it's gonna be on ESPN, and y'all know where I'm at. Y'all know I gotta do my. I'm gonna be 2 quarters behind. So let me just we can do a stream like the day before or something.
Just watch out the reflection of my thing, bro.
You need to put a real mirror up there.
I know. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all. If y'all listen all the way through, all 156 of y'all that been tuned in, locked in, go follow us on Twitter. Go sub to the channel at INISPOD. It's your boy Bryce, Swan, Chris, your favorite kids from the neighborhood. Signing off with another one. Thunder take game 2. Chris, OKC Thunder 6, man. Y'all heard it here first. We out. See y'all next week. Peace. I need it.